All right, guys, we in this bitch. Let's go. Yes, baby. We in here. How's everybody's glorious week of free agency? Cause that shit started off hot. What's up, everybody?
Burning.
Burning up.
Let's talk about the fact that they have started to pay some of these guys a lot of money for having done absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Rudy Gobert. I mean, Rudy Gobert got paid what, like 2 years ago?
Oh god, just like
I hate Rudy Gobert, but then again, that's just me.
Why does Minnesota have two centers?
No, they have
That-
one guy
that are-
they have one guy
that
that
are-
pretends to be a center and one guy that's actually a center.
That's combined $400 million.
Bro, they need to trade Cat, bro.
Who?
They need to trade Cat.
Well, it's crazy. Just leave it to Minnesota to be the first team ever to have two centers that they're paying $400 million. Like, that's just ridiculous.
You think that's ridiculous?
It's,
Hey, man.
do I think it's ridiculous? I think it's proven to be ridiculous because if we really look at it and really analyze what's gone on as a trend in the league for the last few years, the last few teams, like Warriors notwithstanding, don't really play traditional centers. And so I'm really trying to understand why Minnesota has $400 million invested in centers.
in centers, bro.
Like,
And one of them ain't worth nothing, bro. Like, he's sorry. Like, Rudy Gobert, did he really deserve $200 million? Like, I would be mad if I was Shaq.
Yogurt.
Just like how Shaq off about that. Like, I would be pissed off about that.
He's yogurt, bro.
he's
He's yogurt.
That was the-
Yogurt.
Ever that we've ever seen. And you got someone like Rudy Gobert getting paid $200 million.
Yogurt, bro. I'm telling you, it's yogurt.
it's
I'm
just-
glad Jokic got the money that he did.
Yeah, of
because-
course.
out of everybody that got the money that they did, he probably deserves it the most because at least out of everybody who got that money, he's at least won MVPs.
And yeah, he
Very least.
did something.
That's what I'm saying. He's done something, which I can't really say for everybody else involved here.
Shout out to my boy Jokic. My boy broke the bank.
Broke the bank, bro.
Rob took all the money.
I
He took
couldn't.
all that is.
I
And the
couldn't.
thing is, I'm okay with that.
Oh, I love
That was like the contract when I saw it. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Then I saw the one for Zion. What?
Yeah,
Yo,
that
I understand his talent level. I also understand he hasn't played really since he got in the league.
no. What they say? He played like 90 games.
Yeah, be like, so we're just 250 mil on 90 games?
Hey, I want to play. I want to get 250 mil for playing 90 games, bro. That'd be great. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just some stuff I don't quite get.
Yeah, man. They just, I don't know, man. I feel like these teams just got desperate this offseason.
It feels like everybody was like, oh, we got this guy and we got this guy and we got to save this guy. Like, we got to keep this one. I'm like, bro, what's going on here?
Yeah, that didn't make any sense, dude.
I was lost. Let me be honest. I was lost.
You were
Everyone knows
lost.
how I feel about Devin Booker.
Well, bro, you can't be mad. You can't be mad forever
But-
at that man, bro. Like,
Khalil, we know how you
uh,
feel about Dev. All right. We get it.
Yeah, so I'm not going to go ahead and like get into that. But I see why Phoenix paid him.
I mean, look, are
But
you saying
that man, and that's another person they gave that man so much money and like he ain't done nothing. Like,
I mean, at least he took him to the finals. At least he kind of showed up in the finals. Whereas the guy that they said was the point guard decided he wanted to play for game 1 and 2 and then take the next 4 off. He was like, oh, okay, you guys got it. Stupid.
but
they
here's,
lost,
here's
they lost to the Mavericks. They let Luka come in and just snatch their soul. Like, they're not gonna be the same. They're not gonna be the same after that, bro. They're not gonna be the same.
No. So like, let me see here. While we're on this topic of conversation, free agency's been good. There's been some disappointments, but I guess there's been my real biggest disappointment, to be honest, is the Warriors let GP walk. But flip side, happy because they picked up Dante DiVincenzo. So I can't
they
really
did?
go-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they did.
That's a nice pick.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup. That's a good solid
like,
pickup for the.
Hey, bro, for like 2.9.
Why I don't get why is he being underpaid like that? DiVincenzo's nice.
And they kept Looney. So there you go.
That was like their main priority was to try to keep Looney.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause they're probably gonna-
Poole.
Yeah, but that's an extension, and that doesn't have to happen right now because he still has a year.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to talk about, and all right, so like let's look at free agency as it has gone down so far. I also want to talk about what possessed Minnesota to pretty much
Blow their whole roster up.
give out their future and their current year for Rudy Gobert. But more on that in a second because
More on
I
that in
mean-
a second. He says.
yeah. So Zion signed a max, right? Darius Garland got a max, right?
Right.
So that was the most. Darius Garland got a max. He's only played a year.
Yeah, see, like desperate. Like that don't make no sense, man. It's like all power to him. You know, I'm glad you got your money. You know, you're good, but I mean, we ain't really seen enough.
right.
I
So
mean,
I'd rather pay that money to Evan Mobley.
Zach
I mean,
Levine
you're
got
right.
Zach Levine got a max.
that's understandable though. To be honest,
Yeah.
he should have been got a max like for a long time.
Yeah.
It's just because that
I was gonna
injury,
say that was like long overdue.
that injury to his knee like really fucking but like halted all of his monetary gains. Like there should be no reason like he needs to like walk in free agency to go to Chicago.
Nah, yeah,
Like
yeah, he's
So,
chill.
I know Khalil's heart hurt because Book got a max.
Yeah, that sucked.
why, bro? That was so
Yeah, that
bro.
sucked.
Come
When
on,
I saw that,
bro.
that's-
Why does that suck, dude? They weren't gonna give an extension to DeAndre Ayton. The only other person they were gonna give an extension to was fucking was Booker, bro. Like he's their best player.
I'll be honest. Under like
No, I know
Jokic, out of everybody who got their
Just
max, Nikola Jokic notwithstanding, because I think he fully deserved that max. Devin Booker might be the person I would give a max to on the list of people who got them.
Yeah, because like if not for him, bro, like they aren't anything without him.
Oh
Like-
no, I don't say. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. You know what I'm
You-
saying? Like
you
he was
don't
obviously
really
their best player. He was definitely their best player on the team. You know what I'm saying? For the last few years, like, damn, ever since he's been there, he's been the best player on the team. But
Dropping 70 and shit.
you know,
I
what
know
I'm
it
saying?
hurts. I know it hurts, Khalil. I know it hurts.
I'm just like, they gave him more money.
Ja Morant, hey, look, John Morant got a max.
Which,
Alright,
Karl
yeah.
Anthony Towns got a max. Jalen Brunson.
Wait. Did you say
Jalen Brunson went for 104.
Wait. You said Karl Anthony Towns got a max?
Yes.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Karl Anthony Towns signed a 4-year, $224 million supermax extension, dog. What are you talking about?
That trade to get Gobert, it doesn't make any sense.
They have to
Yeah,
trade.
you know-
They're gonna trade. They have to trade Gobert. Like they can't keep him.
No. Minnesota though, like that doesn't make like why would you give Towns the max and then bring someone in who's making the same exact money that he's making,
Who would you trade
And
him
they-
to though?
same position? Yeah, Towns can probably go down and play the 4.
Who
but
would
he's
you
still
trade him to though?
He's still 7 foot, 6'11",
Bradley Beal got a max.
well deserved.
Facts.
wish-
I have something. I do have something to say about that. To be honest, yeah, it's deserved, But that goes again. That's kind of counterintuitive to what he was talking about. Like he'd rather go get a ring than get paid, and then he doesn't go in any sort of direction to go and get a ring.
But I want to also point this out. There ain't really a whole lot of places you can go and be in contention for a ring right now that have enough money to sign him.
Could have gone to Chicago.
It's like you can do that. Like he can go and join a top team.
He's taking a fat pay cut to play on a contender right now.
He's not even on a contender.
Because all the contenders just shoveled off all this money on these dudes who just don't. I don't really understand.
My thing is, I'd rather be on a contender than on Washington, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, Washington hasn't been to the playoffs since John Wall last played for them.
Speaking of John Wall, he's with the Clippers now.
Okay. So, that's nice. Second round exit for everybody. Whatever. I don't care.
Hey, he's on a mid-level exception, so at least he's not chomping up their entire payroll.
Okay, cool, but he just also took $30 million in a buyout. He doesn't need any more money.
Yeah, he's straight. He literally robbed Washington.
No.
Houston.
No, Houston. He didn't rob Houston. Houston didn't want to play him. They sat him. That's their fault.
There's literally a Instagram picture of the amount of money John Wall has made in his last 5 seasons in the league and how many games he's played. Boy, that's highway robbery.
I mean, but that's on them at the same time because you can't say it's highway robbery.
For Houston, sure, but I'm talking about for Washington. I think in the last 5 years he's played 90 games.
Yeah, but but 2 of those years have been for fucking Houston, and that last year that he played for Washington, he hurt his knee.
That doesn't take away from the fact that he was making almost $50 million a year for each of those seasons.
Was it
that 50? He didn't play.
I thought it was 40. I thought he was making $200 million off 5 years. That was a supermax back then.
My dude, 47 is almost 50.
God,
my man was sitting there chilling, making almost $50 million a year.
Making almost $1 million a week, bro. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit?
I think in one season he made 41 mil and played 41 games.
With all his endorsements and all that, bro, he was making well over 50 million.
What endorsements? What endorsements? I ain't seen one John Wall commercial since he left Reebok.
Actually, John Wall isn't under a sneaker contract right now, so he actually doesn't have that endorsement.
Yeah, I was about to say he doesn't have any endorsements right now.
I'm sure he got something.
Yeah, he's got a few things, I'm sure.
Maybe I haven't seen. He might have some things in Houston, but I ain't seen him on shit like nationally.
Nah. Me either.
So let's get in
there with no John Wall shoes.
What John Wall? There are no John Wall shoes.
No, I'm saying if he came out with a pair, I damn sure wouldn't wear one.
I mean, he had a nice little pair when he was with Adidas, but that didn't last long. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
He wanted to go to Nike,
and that didn't.
Nike didn't sign him. So
yeah, how'd that work out? Stupid.
They didn't sign him. Yeah. All right, so look, I'm gonna give you guys these some disappointments in the free agency, depending on how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers lost Malik Monk,
which was stupid.
Stupid.
We lost Otto Porter, Juan Toscano Anderson
to us,
and Gary Payton.
To Portland.
The real one that hurt me there was Gary Payton.
Who'd you lose Otto Porter to?
Toronto.
He's not they're not doing anything anyways. It doesn't matter.
He's in Toronto.
He's just trying to make he's gonna get taxed twice because he gets taxed by the U.S. government and the Canadian government. Yikes.
Probably still probably still less than getting taxed by the U.S. government and California's government. But hey, who wants to hear that news? That's why I said the GP thing hurt, but we also got Dante DiVincenzo.
So that makes up for that, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's not too bad.
You guys saw the backup point guard for Steph, and he can shoot, and he plays kind of like a Stephen Curry, like a white boy Stephen Curry light.
And he plays defense.
Yeah.
So
can't be too mad about that.
On another disappointing front for Chase, especially, Malcolm Brogdon went to the Celtics.
That's crazy, dude. Like, I was so pissed when I saw that.
Wait, when that happened? Wait.
You didn't know Malcolm Brogdon's on the Celtics?
Man, you're hurting my feelings because we do a basketball podcast. You didn't even know Malcolm Brogdon went to the Green, dog.
I was stomach when I saw that. I was like, no, you could have went anywhere else.
So the Indiana Pacers sent Malcolm Brogdon to the Boston Celtics for Daniel Tice, Aaron Nesmith.
Oh, I did see that. Oh, I did
Yeah.
see that. I did see that.
They also gave them Nick Stauskas, Malik Fitz, and Juwan Morgan.
Who?
Yeah. So biggest disappointment, most disappointing thing I've seen this entire offseason. The Utah Jazz trade center Rudy Gobert to the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves
Gave everything up.
since Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverly, Walker Kessler, the guy they just drafted, Jared Vanderbilt, and Leandro Bolmero to the Jazz for Gobert. Utah will also get unprotected. I want to say this again. Unprotected. First round picks from the Wolves in 2023, 25, 27, and a top 5 protected in 29.
That's stupid.
Basically, the only one that's protected is a 12-year-old that's playing right now.
Exactly.
You know what this sounds like to me?
Bullshit.
You know what remember what Jerry West did to Memphis?
Yep.
Yeah, it's looking kind of like that right now.
Just give us Pau Gasol. There you go. Thank you, Jerry West. I appreciate you. Thanks, baby.
So
gave us 2 rings.
Out of all the dumb stuff I've seen, that was probably the dumbest. I guess the biggest breaking news was Kevin Durant asking for a trade.
Which okay. First off, can we talk about that, bro? Like,
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Get the hell out of Brooklyn.
I mean,
get out of there.
Okay, look,
leave.
Look here. I'm not surprised either, because he did say if you guys didn't figure it out, I'm gonna walk. Like, I'm gonna demand a trade. So it's not like he didn't stick to his word, because they didn't figure out the Kyrie Irving thing, because the Kyrie Irving thing isn't going to be figured out until he leaves to come here, because apparently that's what he's trying to do.
I think that the Kyrie thing was never going to be figured out because
Kyrie's done though.
He wanted that long-term contract in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn didn't want to give it to him unless they could find a way for him, unless there was a way to hold him more accountable for him deciding when and when not, when he does and when he doesn't want to play.
Yeah, which is the most stupidest thing in the world. Like, who would have thought that a professional athlete would have to have a team make those terms? Like, that's retarded to me, bro. I'm sorry for saying that, but that's dumb for me to, for me to hear. Like, how as I've never seen a player act like him with his antics, ever. Like, how are you as a player just going to decide, I don't want to play because I don't want to get the vaccine?
Yeah.
But then again, on the flip side, like, you have players that were not on
the decision about the vaccine, because that was a decision that was personal to everybody, and if you didn't want to get it, cool. Like, we could all sit and be like, well, and this is a good example, and Andrew Wiggins didn't want it either.
Yep, Andrew Wiggins.
You saw where this went.
Hey, Andrew Wiggins became Maple Jordan, bro.
Maple Jordan,
bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that to me is like the biggest like dunce of all time. Like, you're literally about to fumble the bag hard. Just like, Malik.
Speaking of fumbling the bag.
Yeah, I was getting there too.
Miles Bridges.
Golly. Bro, hard.
Miles Bridges, just for everybody who's not in the know, I'll just recap this real quick. Miles Bridges has been charged with felony domestic assault charges in Los Angeles in the offseason. Namely, due to some of the things. And I've seen some of the stuff circulating about the story. I'm not commenting on whether he's guilty or not. Does it look bad? Absolutely. Is it bad that we have audio of your telling his grandmother what you did to his mom? Yes. Is it bad that your wife released an entire list of her injuries and everything that she suffered from this incident? Yeah. I don't think it's excusable under any circumstance for a man to hit a woman, but especially not when you're 6'7" and solidly 225 pounds, and there's just no way you really could kill somebody. Like, this is not a joke, nor is it funny. But all this all this happened on the eve of him about to sign a $100 million contract with the Charlotte
100
Hornets.
million, and you hear people talk about fumbling the bag. You want to talk about fumbling the bag?
Fumbled.
Man,
But
he might sign a 1-year deal with the team.
he might be in prison, dog. Let's talk about it that way. First off, it's a felony charge. It's not even.
It's a big felony charge.
It's a bad one.
It just came to like that. Oof. Yeah, he over with. And then all the other shit that he did before, you know what I'm saying? Hosting a cup with the syrup in it, had to join it. Like, bro, you tripping, bro. Like, you in the league. You making millions and millions of dollars, and you want to be out here and act like you out here in the streets or something. Like, come on, bro. Like that's not even like cool. Like, that shit it's just stupid. Like, it's just stupid at the end of the day. You look at it like it's just stupid.
But whatever is going on with Miles, I hope he gets himself some help, and we all wish him the best in terms of finding peace or becoming a better person. But like, the behavior is unexcusable.
And I don't get that. Like, no, what's crazy to me is that like that's also on the organization for like not for the seeing that he was doing this stuff, and they never once checked him. Like, that's on him, definitely. Like 99%, that's on him. Like 90, like as close as you can get to 100. But like, there is also that little bit of percentage that's on the organization as well for like not telling him, "Hey, cut your shit, bro."
Well, yeah, and I think a part of this is just like he's just in his own world, man, and for whatever reason, it's led him to that moment where. And I haven't found the post because I was gonna upload it for us to read so we could talk about it, but I just can't find it anymore. It was up there for a little bit. I read her post, and this wasn't the first time. This is just like the worst time. You know what I'm saying?
This is the worst time.
Yeah. I think I told Chase Khalil, I don't know if you saw it, but the short list of stuff that I remember her injuries being were a fractured wrist, a broken nose, a ruptured eardrum. She's got like bruises all over her body, like arms, legs. She said she was being choked out till she like passed out and came back in. Wow. So like it's fairly bad. So, I wish her the best and their son the best, and I hope he finds help for whatever's going on with him, because that's not good. And a lot of his behavior has been pretty troubling.
Very troubling, to be honest.
Yeah, don't die. So I just seen a Bleacher Report posted 20 minutes ago. Said Lakers Nets are actively engaged in trades centered around Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving package.
Yeah, they don't want Kevin
Durant. Ha moment. Kevin Durant wants a trade because he knows that's what's about to happen, and he's not going to play with Russ again. He's just not going to do it.
Share him to Miami. Shit.
Look. I'm gonna make this point. I'm gonna make this point real quick.
Look, there's two teams in the NBA. I'm just gonna let it be known. There's two teams in the East in the NBA that I would not mind seeing thrive in the East. Philadelphia.
Anybody but the Celtics.
Well, no. Well,
that's what he's really trying to say.
That's regardless.
No, I just wanted the general public to know. Anybody but the Celtics.
Fuck the Celtics.
You would readily accept. Let's be honest. You would readily accept right now the Orlando Magic going back to the finals before you ever get happy about the Celtics being there.
Yeah.
And that is the Eastern Conference basement. Just to let everybody know.
Yeah. You're very right. But here's the thing about that. I would there's two teams. Two teams I like for some reason like they just have my heart. Philadelphia, all right, and Miami. Which is why when LeBron went there, I was pissed because I'm like, I don't like him. And I just can't root for this team because this is unfair.
Well,
crazy.
Well, speaking as a guy who is the fan of a franchise who everybody labeled as a super team, and by the way, one day we'll talk about this. You can't really be a super team when everybody you got was pretty much drafted. It's a little rough to get into that perspective.
Your best 4 players
were drafted.
Three.
And I understand.
Three of your best 4 players.
The only time we were a super team.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Greg. My homie said he can barely hear you.
You barely hear me?
He's watching. Yeah, he's on the stream. He said he can barely hear you.
Hold up. Let me see. Okay. Ask him now. That should fix it. That should fix it.
So, you know, that being a point, anywhere Kevin Durant goes this offseason, it will not sufficiently put to rest the argument of Kevin being the centerpiece of a culture and of a team when they win a title. Bear with me on this. If he goes to Miami, that is pretty entrenched as being Jimmy Butler's team.
Yeah.
If you go to the Suns, that's Devin Booker's team.
No, they're not. But they're not trading Kevin Durant to the Suns unless they trade Booker.
You're good, Greg. By the
What happened?
No, I was saying you're good. You're louder now.
Okay, for sure.
Oh, okay.
I just had to fix a few things. That's fine.
And I really don't see a place where Kevin could go right now. And by the way, this is a good thing for the league. What I'm seeing is, given the level of parity between most of the league, I'm not getting into like the top 6 teams in the league, maybe, but the parity everywhere else is pretty evenly spread, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most places have that guy where like that is the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like Memphis has Ja. Clearly, you know, Golden State has Steph. Miami has Jimmy Butler. Like hell, even Washington has Bradley Beal. Like everywhere you go, for the most part, has that guy where it's like if they were to win a championship, that city would love that one, you know, that guy.
Except for Oklahoma City.
You know what?
And the Clippers.
I would support a move. I would stop it. I would support the move. I would support the move back to Oklahoma City. I would love it, sports story wise, if Kevin Durant took that team of
nobody,
really talented guys. By the way, they got talent down there.
Yeah, they got talent. Talented nobodies.
They're young.
Yeah, like I said, talented nobodies. Besides Shy.
Yeah, and Lou Dort can lock somebody up.
Speaking of Lou Dort, congratulations on him getting a bag. Shit.
Yeah, he got a bag.
He got what, $100 million for 4 years?
94. I think it was 94 for 4.
That's
not bad.
That's still a lot. Bro.
I would love to see him go to Oklahoma City and take them youngsters and do something with it, man. That'd be kind of cool.
Hey.
I also like those stories where the fan base has to rebuy the jerseys they burned. Always hilarious. Always hilarious.
Oh God!
Like when LeBron went back to Cleveland from Miami, I'm like, oh, so y'all gonna have to buy these jerseys again, huh?
Stupid.
Because we was torching them all.
Bro, jersey burning is the stupidest thing. In fact, we might I never got that. Like you're burning a collectible. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Some jerseys be too damn expensive. I ain't burning nothing.
Bro, I'm not burning $300. Hell no. You got me fucked up burning a jersey. I got a Kobe jersey right there. You're lucky I'm not wearing that hoe. Then again, we didn't win. Look, if we win a championship, just know I'm wearing that bitch once a day.
Yes, sir.
I might have to get a hold of that jersey
for a week straight whenever we won the shit.
Hell yeah, bro. What?
So that was basically our free agency recap.
Summer league started today. I totally forgot.
It starts today? I thought it starts on Monday.
Oh, today, big dog. It starts today.
Yeah, it started today. I watched Sharif. They were just showing Sharif's first bucket with the Lakers.
Oh no! Hey, Shaq said that his son is Giannis with a jumper, and everyone looked at him like he was stupid. I'm like, you have to realize who's talking here. Like, it's not like some bum on the street talking about his son. It's literally like one of the greatest centers of all time. Like, I'm pretty sure he can evaluate talent. Like,
not only that, but like his son wasn't a scrub.
No, he was just hurt.
Sharif was never a scrub.
And he was just he was a scrub when he was at Crossroads out here. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he was a dog. Sharif was.
And to think we were 1 year away from seeing like Sharif and Barani playing on the same team.
Yeah, that would have been lit.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
I thought we'd give the free agency recap. That was everything that pretty much transpired for free agency so far.
That was it.
I'm sure we'll have to do another one next week, but that's neither here nor there right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for another Woj bomb.
I love Woj bombs. My favorite time of the day.
Woj bomb. All right.
And it'd be nowhere too.
Hey.
Catch you off guard. You be what?
It's back. In fact, someone stay on Twitter just in case. Someone stay on Twitter this whole time just in case we catch some breaking news. Shit.
Yeah, well,
I'm on Twitter.
I think I'll leave free agency on this. If that's what they got for Rudy Gobert, imagine what KD's about to bring the Nets.
Bro.
It's gonna be wild.
As Richard Jefferson said, France.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but the one thing I will say is that, have you I want to say this. Have you guys seen that Instagram filter that like people are like picking like these top 5 teams from the top 75 like teams, like the little filter thing, like randomizes? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I've seen a lot of those videos circulating ever since like that filter came out. Whoever made that filter, by the way, god tier, good shit. But also, I will say this, that a lot of the people that I see that like use these filters legitimately have like the knowledge span of like the last 20 years when it comes to basketball. Like, I think like I see some of these teams, like I see some god tier teams like setups. I'm like, ooh, that'd be interesting. Like one guy had like Curry, Magic, LeBron, Wade, and like fucking Shaq or some shit like that. I was like, no, it was Kareem, and I was like, that's disgusting.
Gross.
You get LeBron, D Wade, and Curry, but regardless, I've seen a lot of these teams, and they're like, oh my god, my team's so broken. I'm like, your team can't shoot. This Instagram filter has taught me that a lot of people don't really like. It really enforces that people really don't know basketball.
So dumb, bro.
Like,
yeah, but like, what else is new?
Like, educate yourself on the game. Like, I know that
Google's a thing, man. Like, you can't even get mad at this. They could go out and do this on their own. They just choose not to.
I guess, but
think about it, man. Like, it's not like it's not like, how would I put it? It's not like
okay, what I'm trying to like what I'm actually trying to get at is like,
not like it's not out there is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not like the information isn't out there. It's not like you can't just say, oh well, who's this player, and like go look at. But like, I understand like a person like, because I saw Steven Jackson and no, was it Steven Jackson or was it it was Gilbert Arenas. It's got like a bunch of guys from the 60s, and I was like, ha, that's what you get. Talking all that yin yang, that's what you get. That's called karma. But other than that, I'm like looking at some of these teams. Like one guy had like, what do you have? He had like Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale, Dennis Rodman, some other 2 guys, and I'm like, he's like, oh, like we can't shoot, but we got dogs. I'm like, that's not a team I want. I don't want a team. I don't want a team full of people that really can't shoot. Like, what is your?
I need at least 3 on the floor that can shoot.
I need at least 2. I just need 2. I need like Ray Allen or something like that. One team I saw was stupid. Hold on, I think I took a screenshot of it. That mess was actually like just mind-boggling how ridiculous like it would be to see this setup. Hold on, let me get my phone real quick. It was my, hold on, where is it? Hold on, let me get it. Hurry up, phone. All right, there it is. Cool. Who was it? It was Ray Allen, Curry, Dominique, LeBron, and Scottie Pippen.
Oh, wow.
I would never want to see that match, that lineup ever in my life. I would look at that and be like, I quit.
You know, I just
That's ridiculous.
Defense, offense, what? Two-way players, what? All the way.
Running the floor.
3 and D, what? Ray Allen? Jesus Christ.
You already know, man.
I saw one guy scoff at getting Elgin Baylor. I almost.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Like what?
Bro, I couldn't even like fathom like he just like Elgin Baylor. I was like,
Wow.
what? Bro, is this guy on the hardest of like illicits? Because I think he is. Like, you don't have to ever one of the greatest scorers of all time. Now, I know this is gonna piss some people off, but it's a topic that we need to talk about, guys. All right, look.
Let's get into it.
They said it wasn't gonna be done this year. They said they would never get back. They said Curry's never gonna see a Finals MVP. Curry's never gonna get 4. We're never gonna see the Warriors back in the finals ever again. It was over with. Now that that's been proven wrong, the question asks, and somebody brought it up. I think it was Richard Jefferson that brought it up. Is it possible for Curry to pass LeBron as an all-time great if he retires with the same amount, if not more, rings than LeBron?
I would say no.
No?
And it's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? I obviously like Curry a lot more than I like LeBron, even though LeBron and AD gave my team a ship for Kobe.
For Kobe.
You know, but
we're gonna get to that topic later, by the way.
LeBron has he's done way more. He's done a lot. You know, he's won a ring with every team he was on. Every team he played for, he won a ring. You know, his first stint with Cleveland, he didn't win a ring, but he went back and got him a ring.
Barely within 2 years.
You know, what is he, number 2 in scoring?
Yup.
Top 10 in assists?
I think so.
He up there in rebounds too.
Yeah.
He might be top rebounds.
Well,
most playoff games, I think. Like, yeah, LeBron. Yeah, like LeBron he's definitely gonna have that over Curry. But I think when it's all said and done, Curry is gonna have more rings than LeBron.
Well, what would that say about his legacy though, when comparison to LeBron?
Well,
I think they'll just pretty much say Curry's just had a better team because he's had the same players, Clay and Dre.
Hey, I don't know about having better teams, bro. LeBron had D Wade and Chris Bosh.
Yeah, I know,
and Ray Allen,
but not every season. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he was with them for a while, but Curry's been playing with Clay and Dre for ever since how long? How many years?
7? Not no. Oh, going on. How long has Clay been in the league? 10? Is this his 9th year?
Yeah, this answer for our question. Bronson.
Yeah.
So LeBron's number 7th in assists. He's not in the top 25 in rebounds. That's like everybody here is a center. Everybody here is a center.
I think what needs to be this is where I see this going. Chase and I kind of touched on a version of this debate at one point. When I had when I was talking about Tim Duncan being like higher, like right above Kobe on the top 10 list, and like how that's a very understandable thing. I think it will come down to some type of argument that kind of mirrors that, where like Tim Duncan had like the sustained success, but never the peaks of Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like when you look at Steph and the Warriors, it's always going to be like this. Outside of the injury years, right? It's always going to be a picture of really sustained success as a team element, I think we all kind of understand that Steph drives the engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he might be like the most unselfish superstar we've ever seen in the game. But I think it'll become like a Steph and them have that sustained success where pretty much like if they're healthy, they're literally a threat to win the title regardless of what's going on anywhere else in the league. And for LeBron, it's always going to be like it's always going to be to like how did LeBron measure up to the standards that were set before him when he came into the league. Like I think retrospectively, they'll never you can't compare them as players in the sense that by the time LeBron's done, LeBron will probably be top 10 in almost every statistical category save maybe for rebounds.
He might get it on rebounds. I think he might be like 1,000 away.
And Steph isn't really going to approach those ceilings. But to talk about them as teammates and what they do for teams, like their team, I think that's where that conversation has a legitimate place to live. But like in terms of players, in terms of like statistical success, there's no comparison there. Which is fair. It's not a knock on Steph. It's just LeBron came into the league at 18 pretty much with the set forth standard that he would be the best player we'd ever seen play the game. And I don't feel like he's cheapened us on any of that, honestly.
We'll get into the top 10s on that later. I think we're going to do a top 15 on players, like all time. But oof. Oof is right.
I really don't like top 15 lists for the simple fact that like
top 10s are annoying, but top 15s would make more sense though.
Yeah,
I don't like them either way, just for the fact that like people are talking about players they have never seen play, and then there's people who are talking about players that they saw play that really just can't even get on board with what goes on in the league now. So it's just very like.
Hey, don't say that to Gilbert Arenas because Gilbert Arenas thinks that everybody in the '90s would shit their pants with the athletes that they have now. So don't say that to Gilbert. Gilbert's top 10. Well, Gilbert's top 15 might be retarded though.
Oh God, there's no telling.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I feel like Gilbert really does know his basketball.
Oh, Gilbert does know his basketball. I just feel like it's his mission in life now is to just piss off every single like 90s and 80s basketball stan.
Well, I think
he's just tired. He said it. He's tired of everybody acting like the basketball players now couldn't keep up with the basketball players back then. And like the casual will say that, but like the actual players, people that have actually played the game, that know the game, no, that's completely wrong. For instance, if I took Gerald Green and I put him in the 70s.
I mean, outside of the fact that Michael Jordan's athleticism therefore goes out the window. And I'm not saying that like MJ's not the athlete to ever play ball, but like Gerald, it goes out the window from the perspective of like
Gerald. Yeah, bro.
Like, we would have seen if that happened. We would have seen a guy who had like a 45-inch vert who could bang on anybody.
Exactly.
Like, MJ would have been like, oh.
Dr. J's bounce literally has nothing on what Gerald Green has. So like we're just gonna keep that into perspective. Like the type of athlete that we have seen over the last 10 to 15 years in the league, and now we have guys like Anthony Edwards who is no snuff when it comes to jumping ability, or like John Morant, who needs to eat a sandwich. But other than that, man he can play some ball.
Yeah, he can, and he got bounce.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I mean, it's kind of easy to have bounce when you weigh as much as a feather trying to get up. Just saying.
No, I feel you on that.
But like, I feel you. Like, I just feel like like you said, some people have people on lists that like you've never seen play. You've never even seen footage of them play. Like I know people that just know that know Larry Bird just by name. They don't even know like how Larry played. And I'm like, dude, like they're like, oh, Larry Bird's better than Magic Johnson. I'm like, no, stop it. Don't. Yeah, exactly. Don't. I was like, don't you ever fix your lips to say something as egregious as that.
No, there's analysts out there right now that say Larry Bird is underneath Steph Curry.
I mean,
there's people out there saying that Larry Bird's better than Kobe.
All right, we don't need to indulge such arguments that don't make any sense.
Wait, hold on. Who said no? I need to know. Who said that?
A whole lot of people.
Who said that?
I even got a homeboy who said that to me.
Oh no! Oh, is that guy?
I told you. Yeah, don't worry. You're gonna have a
next week, guys. Next week is gonna be so funny, guys. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. I love this.
It's crazy.
I feel like, but to stay on topic, I feel like if Curry gets more rings, I will say this. All right, look, if LeBron gets another ring, but Curry ends his career with 6, it's gonna be very hard for me to like. And because this isn't going to be like Timmy and Kobe, because Kobe and Timmy retired with the same amount of rings, and I will always put, Kobe above Tim Duncan, because if given the similar circumstances, I think Kobe gets like 8 or 9 rings if Kobe had the consistency in coaching, and like Shaq never leaves, and like people stay together. Like so many things happen for Timmy that aided his longevity in the league and like helped his success. But I digress on that. Timmy's still one of the best players ever. But if Curry gets 6, bro, like 6 is a magic number for championships in the NBA.
It is.
Like, that's a magical number. Like, think about it. Like, Kobe was going for 6. He came up a little bit short. Had he beat the Celtics 2 times, hey, if he had beat the Celtics 2 times, bro, like the first time he's in 08 and beat him again in 2010, bro, I'd have like, my dad would be like, yo, you don't know what it's like to like lose to the Celtics. Like, no, I don't.
No, I don't.
So if like 6 is a magic number, bro. Like the only way I could see Curry passing LeBron as far as like being in some people's eyes a better basketball player as far as the GOAT debate. If Curry gets 6, bro, does he not have a seat at that table? For me, that includes LeBron, Kobe, and Michael Jordan.
I think Curry has a seat at that table right now.
I think he has a seat at the top 10. I don't think he has a seat at like obviously top 10's GOAT status. Like you're one of the greatest of all time. Like period. Like your numbers. Like for me, like you're in the top 10. Period. But I'm talking about like Mount Rushmore. Like the 4 guys that is like separated by like atoms. I'm not talking about like centimeters, slices, razor blade, razor thin. I'm talking atomic level. Like you can't even see what separates them. I feel like if he gets 6, if Curry was to get 6 and LeBron gets 5, my Mount Rushmore would be, I'd have to move Kareem out of the way because Kareem couldn't do what Steph was doing on his own. He was the man for a little bit on the Lakers, but that was Magic's team for like the whole decade. So I would have to move Kareem out of my Mount Rushmore, and it would be LeBron, Kobe, Steph, and Mike, because like 6 rings, bro. 6, bro. That's a lot.
That's a whole lot of ships,
bro. And there's only been one person outside of Jordan in our lifetime that has that many rings, and that's Robert Horry.
What do you got? 7?
He got 7.
Lucky with them been on.
Bro, like think about it. Robert Horry played 17 years. He has 7 rings. He's been to like 9 championships.
That man was on some teams.
Bro, his agent Robert Horry had the best agent in history of the NBA, period. I don't care what anybody says.
Putting him on straight championship teams.
You went from Houston. Your first 2 years, you won a championship. You won championships. And then you go and win 3 more. Then you go and win 2 more. Bro, what? Anyways, like, Nah, bro, like 6 is a magic number. If Curry gets 6, bro, we might have to have a different discussion as far as like if LeBron is considerably better than Curry. And there's a lot of other factors that go into it. If Curry gets 30,000 points and adds that, bro, like there's a whole lot of things that could go right for Curry.
I don't even think Curry's broken 20 grand yet, big dog. But
let me see. Hold up. Curry's points.
Could be off, but I don't think he's broken 20 yet.
He has broken 20.
Well, then when did that happen? This year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Curry can play, bro. And everybody looks like my dad looked at me. He asked me how many years do you think Curry has left. I said honestly 10, bro. Honestly 10.
How many years?
I can see.
Well, people are really asking how long is he gonna be elite?
4 or 5.
Maybe 6. So you have him 4 or 5. You have him 4 to 6 years of him being like elite. He can score 25,000 points in that. He can score 5,000 points in 5 years, bro. Like that's 20,
no.
and that's only 1,000 points a year. Like let's be honest. He can like what's 2,000 points in a year? Hold on. What is that? Averaging what? His average?
Yeah.
Like hold on. What's his average? Like 25 points a game? 25, 26 points a game?
Like, it gotta be like 25.
Okay, I'm gonna give him 25 just to keep it conservative. 25 times 82 games, dude. That's 2,000 points a season, bro. If he just averages 20, if he averages now, if we do that for 6 years, that's another bro. He has 30,000 in 6 years.
Yeah, this is also barring him not getting hurt.
This is true. This is very true. So at most, after the next 6 years, I say after the next 10 years, he should have another 12,000 points. So he should break 30,000. So if he breaks 30,000, you know,
yeah, he's averaging about 24 for his career.
Okay, so
wildly, most of it's been put up since 2012.
That's because I mean, we have to also consider the fact that he was injured the first 3 years of his career, like severely injured.
Well, like that's what I'm saying. Wildly, this has only really been since 2012 where he's on this tear. So,
I mean, is it out of this realm of possibility that he could pop? I know the LeBron fans are gonna hate hearing this from me. Like, I know y'all are just like, I know you're gonna hate hearing this from me, but you can't call there what like the only thing that's keeping Mike up there is the fact that nobody else got rings when Mike was getting championships. Because I hate the notion that no one ate when Michael was in the league. Like, I'm like, bro, he got drafted at 84. The Lakers and the Celtics won. Detroit won. Like, Houston won. Like, let's calm down real quick. Like, people did win when Mike was in the league. So,
what people mistakenly don't say is really they're talking about no one really won when Mike was in prime.
Yeah, when Mike, well, that's what I said when I prefaced this. I said when Mike was winning rings, no one else was winning rings. That's something that can't be said even for Kobe. Like, because like Duncan was around. Like the Spurs, I can't even say Duncan. The Spurs were around. Like,
yeah, that's a franchise.
Like that's a whole franchise. Like yeah, Timmy was the main focal point, but like
you're talking about a franchise that didn't miss the playoffs from the day that Timmy was drafted.
Exactly. So like,
wild.
And he had to go through all the changes. Like Kobe and Timmy, like I think are the main exception. Like imagine if Kobe had played with Timmy, bro. Oh my god.
That'd have been gross.
And they stayed together for all them years, bro. Whatever team I'm not even saying Lakers. Whatever team they were on, they would have won every single championship. Shaq would have left that team. They would have been like, okay, cool, back to winning. Shaq got another ring. Okay, cool. We'll let you have that one. Back to winning.
Real quick.
We just need 2 players. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think if Curry, if like certain things have to happen, I know that, but like I feel like if Curry gets 6, If Curry gets
I
6,
don't
bro.
have the realm of possibility, and I will always be rooting for Steph to do it. So like we'll get that out of the way right now. I think Steph is already in the conversation with who you refer to as your Mount Rushmore, simply just because he's as successful as he is. He's completely changed how basketball is played and defended.
Mm-hmm.
And
Shoot, even on a pickup level, like I had guys that were going underneath screens when I was getting screened off, and I'm like, bro, you can't like lag on the screen. You have to show up on that.
Exactly.
Like even at the pickup level, like he really did change how the game is played. And there's only been a handful of players that can claim that they changed the game like that. So
but then I'm gonna get into this realm, and this is why I say he's already at that table now. At 6'3" and like a $185.
he's 200.
I mean, now he's probably like 205, but like
he's 205 now. He's the same size as I am.
So, at his size, for him to have accomplished the things that he does and to be the unstoppable force that he is, he's already at that table for me. Because there has been nobody. There's been nobody that's had that's been his size.
Yeah.
When you think of everybody who's had that kind of impact on the game, they've all been about 6'6" or over.
I honestly, I don't know who. I think it was me and Bronson were talking on the phone earlier, and this week, and I was telling him, like, honestly, I think he's a pound for pound the best player to play, and he was like, what about AI? And I was like, AI couldn't shoot like this guy, bro.
No, but I think AI had a different. I mean, besides the fact that their games are.
I put him up there. I put him up there number one.
Yeah, AI wasn't even like a real solid 6 feet though. So I mean, like, that's why I said over AI, because like even for AI to do the stuff that he did at his size.
Oh yeah, that's not taken away from AI. AI was a great player. Like what? One of the best players of all. One of the best players of all time. Like one of the most influential players of all time.
I can get with Steph being pound for pound the best player we've ever seen, but I already think he's at that table just for being that size and having that impact, and also being the guy that no one thought would ever have that impact. Absolutely, Steph is at that table already because he wasn't even supposed to be here.
Nope.
Look back at his draft profile. They said he would never be the point guard of the championship team.
They said he'd be a rotational player. They weren't saying that about LeBron. LeBron's stats was like, oh, this kid got it.
LeBron was 18 with a grown man body, Chase.
This man got it.
He's a grown man body.
Like, yo, go back. If you ever watch like his high school games, it's
disgusting.
It's literally outlandish.
He was the best. I will say this: LeBron was the best high school basketball player in the history of the game. Like outside of Kareem. Outside of Kareem.
No argument with that.
Yeah.
Outside of Kareem, he was the best high school prospect of all time, because Kareem was doing stuff then in high school that was just dumb.
Yeah, but I can tell you what Kareem didn't do in high school. He didn't light up the best basketball team in the country.
That's because the Kareem was the best basketball team in the country.
LeBron's team wasn't. They were ranked 23rd when they beat Oak Hill Academy, which had Carmelo on it and a host of other cats who were league ready. So, like, while we're on that topic, LeBron lit them up.
And won.
Yeah. So, no, absolutely not.
He said, absolutely not.
I don't think anybody quite holds a candle to LeBron's high school player, dog. That was some of the most ridiculous stuff I've ever seen in my life.
It was disgusting to watch, to be honest. Like, if anybody has never like watched LeBron, like
in high school,
if you never watched LeBron in high school, like, it was different, man. That was a different breed of what, like. I remember being in. I remember being in.
Travesty.
I think we had just met when LeBron was his senior in high school.
I believe so.
Like. No, wait. He got drafted in 2003. No. I hadn't moved to Texas yet.
Oh, no. I had just moved.
I hadn't moved to Texas. I moved to Texas the next year. But we had just became friends when LeBron had just gotten into the league. So, like, it's so crazy to, like, and we start talking about it. It was like, bro, like, if you didn't, and plus we didn't have, like, Ball is Life. We didn't have, like, all these other, like, hoop mixtapes. If we had a hoop mixtape for LeBron back then, bro, you think he's big now? I think he might have broken the internet back in the day.
Oh, facts. You don't
He'd
have
be
like that.
Hey, just like Zion, man. Zion was a fool in high school
Nah,
too.
but Zion wasn't doing this, bro.
No. I'm not taking nothing away from bro.
We don't have a laugh on Zion in high school. It does not count when you are 6 foot. You're 6'7", and you run around out there with kids who haven't even hit a growth spurt yet, boy.
They still going through puberty. And just straight destroying them.
Hey, that mess was funny when that little kid tried to guard Zion though. I laughed.
Oh,
I laughed. It was like this Zion's face when he saw who was guarding. He's like, "Are you serious? You see this?
he's like, just give me the ball. Like,
Please just give me the ball so I can murk this kid real quick." All right. So, which one do you guys want to do first, the ranking or the would you rather? I'm gonna give y'all a coin flip real quick.
Let's just do the rankings. The would you rather is always a good way to wrap it up.
Ooh, okay. Top 10 small forwards. I have a question though. Do we put Kevin Durant as a small forward even though he's 7'1"?
yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's why I asked y'all like last week if T-Mac is a small forward or a shooting guard.
We did shooting guard, right? We put him at shooting guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is why I was saying, like, that's why I asked that question though.
Yeah, I had to put him at small forward.
Small forward shooting guard. That's why I was asking that question. Every video game I play with T-Mac, small forward / shooting guard, not shooting guard / small forward. That's why I asked that question.
I feel you. Okay. All right.
So now,
so who's
my list doesn't have T-Mac as a small forward.
Okay, so your list is gonna have T-Mac as a small forward. My list for shooting. My list had shooting
guard.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I had T-Mac as a shooting guard, so it's whatever. He was guarding.
We're gonna have a laugh. Not that our shooting guard lists are valid because we all forgot.
Hush.
I will never shush on that because that was terrible on all of our boards.
All right, so hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I have 11.
You can't even come at me with that. It was bad on everybody's part. Khalil was over there dying because I was. No, Eric Snow is the point guard. Come on now.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
All right, so who you got for? Okay, who wants to start off with their honorable mentions? Who we got?
Honorable mentions? My.
I got one honorable mention. I can start it off.
Go ahead.
Rick Barry, Mr. Underhand himself.
Oh. Rick Barry?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun. Yeah, that's one of mine because I had him on my list and I took him off.
I had to take him off, and it pained me who I took him off for, and I was like, "Oh, this hurts my soul." But there's no way, I can't deny this guy's legacy.
Yeah.
Like, and you're gonna understand why I say that, Bronson. But
you're fine.
So who you got? Who you got for like, whoever you had for honorable mention?
I would have probably said like Rick Barry is my honorable mention.
Okay.
I'm not mad about it. I'm like, all right, well, that's fair.
Mr. Underhand himself, he had like 3 kids in the NBA. His legacy strong.
I'm trying to think. I would say Paul Pierce.
Mr. I would have won 10 rings. I can't even hold you, bro. Like, Paul Pierce is probably the biggest dummy on planet Earth when it came to like talking basketball. He's like, I'm better than Dwayne Wade. I don't know about that, my guy.
Yeah, that was rough.
Hey, bro, how are you gonna say that on a TV show and they end up roasting you? Paul Pierce, you're not even top 3 in your position. Dwayne Wade is top 3 shooting guard of all time.
Yep, because he's definitely number 3. Oh,
Like you're not even top 5, and Dwayne Wade is in the middle of the top 5 for me shooting guard wise. Like, bro, you're not better than Dwayne Wade. Even the statistics back it up. Like, he had more all defenses, more all-star appearances, more all-team NBAs, you know, like more finals appearances, more finals wins. Bitch. I'm gonna add that in there. Bitch. All right, who you got for number 10, Bronson?
so disrespectful.
I don't care. I don't care. He said C's for life, even though he grew up in Inglewood. Fuck him.
Wow. Okay. So.
Hey, he walked around all. Hey, Khalil, there's something you don't know about Paul Pierce. This is really why I don't like him and why I have no respect for him. After he won that championship in 2008, he walked around all of LA when he came back to live here. My uncle literally said he saw because my uncle is really well connected out here. He said everywhere he went, Paul Pierce had the Finals MVP trophy with him. Everywhere. You went to LA with a Celtic championship.
Yeah, he got a lot of nerve.
Like I said, we ain't vibing with Paul Pierce. He not from here no more. He can stay in Boston. All right, who you got number 10, Bronson?
Well, I'm gonna start number 10 with. I don't feel like this is controversial. I feel like it's low, but I'm gonna start with none other than the human highlight reel himself.
Ooh, Dominique.
Yo. Now, I would like to have put Dominique higher, but this whole lack of title thing is rough.
I mean,
real rough.
But you can't deny his talent, though.
But to his credit, he came back from an Achilles injury when it wasn't the thing to do.
It still isn't. It still isn't.
Still, I mean, Kevin's making it look mighty different right now.
But yeah, but Kevin's different because Kevin's game wasn't predicated on his athleticism and his explosiveness off the floor like Dominique's was. Kevin's a shooter.
Actually, I think Dominique, if I'm not mistaken, has averaged more than 20 points a game that year.
But he's not. But Dominique was in the paint more than Kevin.
Yeah, it's not the same, but he still put up 20 a game at a time when you weren't supposed to recover from that.
I didn't say he wasn't as good of a scorer. I said he wasn't as good of a shooter. Like KD,
he knocks a jumper.
Like KD has a full-on cannon in his right arm, bro. Like you're not gonna be able to stop him from shooting. But
that's why Nick 10 for me.
Yeah, so I get you. All right, Khalil, who you got?
Number 10. Yeah, this one was kind of hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why this position was a little tough because
there's a lot of
names off and put and switched it up. You know what I'm saying? So 1 through 10 was kind of hard. You know, trying to put them in the order. At least 10 through 7 or 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But number 10 for me, I had to go with James Worthy.
Whoa.
He put James down.
Whoa. Hey, whoa. We need to talk. We need to talk. He dropped 30, 16, and 12 in Game 7. He's a Finals MVP. Big game. Wait.
Hey, Worthy is a dog.
I understand he doesn't have a left hand, but
Yeah, neither did any of the Celtics this year. So
Neither of them.
So you mean to tell me James Worthy would have dominated them too?
Oh yeah, he would have.
Bro, James Worthy at number 10 hurts my heart, bro.
I'm sorry.
He has what, 4 rings?
3.
Bro, like, hold on, I'm looking at my list. Ain't nobody that I have James Worthy on this list. There's nobody on this list above James Worthy that actually there is one person. One player that has less rings than James Worthy, but he's still playing. So, like, whoa, my guy. Okay, James Worthy. Rings don't mean shit because I had Hondo at number 10.
Who?
Hondo.
Oh wow.
The only one of 2 Celtics that are on my list. Gross.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one Celtic I can't leave off because
yeah, obviously, Chase, we know there's one that you can't leave off because if you leave him off, I question whether you know the sport or not.
like I can't leave him off. Like it's impossible for me to be like, nah, I don't want him on here. That just but no, Hondo, like, bro, like, dude had 8 rings. Dude had 8 rings, bro. Like, and he's still living. Like, he has 8 rings. He has enough rings for each one of his fingers minus his thumbs. Like,
Jesus.
like,
I don't know what to tell you, dog.
I don't know what to tell you on that one, bro. But the only thing that's keeping it number 10 is the fact he played like 60 years ago. Like, let's keep it real. Like,
yeah.
I'm not even. The reason he ain't on this list for me is because he played 60 years ago. Out.
But you can't deny like what he did back then. Like he was integral.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
We're gonna have a haha moment. Yes, I can. Who did he do it against? Where were we doing? I know there's the Lakers, but like,
it hurt my heart to put him on the list. But like I had to really think about like who did what for the small forwards, and I was like, Hondo really was that guy. Like he was one. He had 20. I think he has 25,000 points.
Damn.
well,
I think he was like at the time that he retired, he was number 4. It was him, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, and Rick Barry. I think were like, you know,
there's some people on that list where I'm just like, they did what against people our size? So again, this is always going to be a problem. But continue. Always, it's always going to be a problem. It doesn't matter what you say to me. All right. And Chase will laugh.
Hey, look. Look. Havlicek has.
Doesn't matter what you say to me. Wilt Chamberlain was not playing Shaq. Okay.
Because Wilt Chamberlain was Shaq, bro.
Yeah, but guess what? Guess what?
Bro, John Havlicek has literally a bucket less than Paul Pierce. Bro, ain't that some shit? Hey, hold up. Paul Pierce, you couldn't outscore somebody that played 60 years ago by more than a bucket?
Don't start this.
Don't get me started. Bro, don't get me started.
Don't start this. Please
don't get me started. I'm looking at it right now. 2 points, bro.
You're doing this again. Don't do this. Please don't do this.
All right, who you got? Who you got number 9, Bron?
Well, number 9.
You put Dominique at 10, but then again, understandable with the no ring.
Yeah, right. So my number 9, also no ring.
Ooh, Charles.
It pains me. No.
Oh no, he was a small forward. Well, he was a power forward, wasn't he? Yeah.
Power forward. Pains me because I'm such a fan of this man. It hurts me to do this, bro. It really does. It really does.
What?
My number 9 is Melo.
Say it again.
Oh, he put
Carmelo
Anthony. Oh, I had Carmelo as an honorable mention because he was like number 12 for me. I couldn't put him up there because of the ring. No ring, bro.
I have him on my list.
Look at this. If I ever needed someone to point me in the direction
Of a bucket?
of what a small forward to me should be,
It's him.
it was Melo. Like, because there's other names on this list where I'm like, you know, they were this or they were this guy to their team. When I think about small forwards, I think of like, I almost think of them being like the Swiss Army knife for their squad. They're asked to do so many different things, right?
Right.
You kind of got to rebound like a big. You got to score like a 2 guard. You got to be able to at least 1 through 4 with some type of effectiveness, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think Carmelo's struck all that, and then on top of which there was a long stretch where Melo was probably like arguably the best offensive player in the league, the best scorer, like definitely the best bucket for a minute. So like, you know, obviously we had like, you know, Kevin, and
he was better than Kevin for a while.
Because, you know, look, if anybody needs proof as to why I'm putting him at 9 with no ring, I really want to refer you to the 2008 playoffs when he played the Lakers. And him and Kobe were literally just trading haymakers for an entire series.
Bro, no.
That was crazy.
That game 1 they had where Kobe scored 40 and Melo scored 40. Like, I was like, yo, relax, guys. I was like,
nah, bro. And like, Melo was stupid smooth. My only knock on Melo is he had a tendency to be like a super lazy defender, but he also has always played on literally shoot them in 2 games or shoot them to win. So
that was his defense, was shooting. So I can't even be mad at you on that.
Like, that's why I'm like, yo, I can't really. But he's my 9 just because there's no ring. He's shown that he can do it though. He can score with the best of them.
And he changed his game when people started saying that he couldn't play in the league. Which, by the way, you guys, fuck every one of you that ever said that about Carmelo. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
I mean, I said it, but I just said it's because he's literally a defensive liability on the wing. And
no. But people in Houston said that Carmelo can't play basketball. Like that
was wild. That was wild. That wasn't the case. I just said,
yeah, that's stupid.
Like, it was just hard to justify giving Melo all that. You put him in a pick and roll, my up.
Yeah, my
I'm like, I know that. Then I was like, you know. And it was kind of like he had gotten older. His feet weren't as quick, and then like, you know, you look at the wings in the league now, like it's a bad look, dog.
Hey, but
prime he happened with the Lakers. He can't stay in front of nobody.
Hey, prime Carmelo is what Giannis wants to be, though.
Bro, prime Carmelo is
what Giannis wants to be.
Nightmarish. Nah, like
being serious, bro. If Giannis got a jumper, if Giannis worked out with Carmelo,
would have to get a whole mid-range post game. Don't do Melo like that. That man to me in the mid post and the post was about second to Kobe.
No. What I'm saying is Giannis wants to be Carmelo. Like, not you had me backwards. I said Giannis on his best day would want to be Carmelo.
If Giannis was even half a Carmelo, the league would be completely in trouble.
The only thing that if Carmelo's mid range, bro, I adopted Carmelo's spin move, like
I adopted Carmelo's reverse pivot and jab step in the mid post because the amount of stuff you can do off of his post game is sickening, and like, I'm not even big enough to finish parts of it. All right, like, let me just get real clear.
You're not bouncy to finish stuff, but
like, I'm not big enough. Like, people don't realize, like, Melo is like 6'8". He's a big guy.
He's a big dude.
That is a big dude out down there on that block, and he was bullying people.
Carmelo.
Like, Melo's my 9.
Melo was my favorite player.
Just craziness.
Melo was my second favorite player when he was in the league. When Kobe was in the league, I'm gonna be honest. Second favorite.
Melo's tough.
All right, Khalil, who you got number 8?
No, this is my number 9.
Oh, number 9? Yeah, number 9, yeah.
Number 9. And this is another one of those players, you know what I'm saying, that none of us ever seen play.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? But I've definitely watched a lot of highlights in my life.
Is it Dr. J?
No. I got John Havlicek.
Oh, Hondo, look at that. See? I told you. Hondo.
I told you I struggle to put people up here that I ain't seen play. It's just hard for me because it's like, okay, it's one of these things. It's like your granddad's like, man, if you saw Bernard King, sir, I did.
It is one of those.
Sir, I did see Bernard King. His name was Carmelo Anthony. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
I'm like, and then it's like one of those things you tell your granddad, could Bernard King guard Carmelo, granddad? Is that what we're really talking about right now?
Could Bernard King guard prime LeBron James?
Chase, nobody could, and he proved that pretty handily for the most part.
I like what he said. I like what he said to the. He's like, "How do you slow down Steph? How do you slow me down? You can't."
Yeah, it's just
like what? Like what? You just pray.
Yeah, you just hope Steph misses, just like you hope LeBron shoots a jumper. Like it's
you hope wild. You hope LeBron misses a jumper
I hope LeBron shoots a 3-pointer. That's really what I'm getting at.
Okay, I was about to say because LeBron now got a fucking he got a mid-range package. I don't know when he decided he wanted to get that. He heard that when he was in Miami. Oh, he ain't got no mid-range, and he decided, hey, you know what?
Him not having a mid-post game in Miami is why they lost to Dallas.
Because if he had that,
because it was just like Dallas knew he was either gonna go right at the cup or shoot a 3.
Hey, bro, if you took this LeBron that's on the Lakers, and you put him in Miami, Miami dogs Dallas for like 4 games. Like they dog walk. Because this LeBron James is just as athletic as Miami LeBron James, except he got a little bit of a jumper in the mid post.
That's true.
Oh,
my number 9 is Dominique, though. Much to the chagrin that like I never got to see Dominique play. Like
I watched him and Jordan go at it. I watched some like old games of his.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like live. I saw Dominique play when he was on the Raptors.
ESPN Classics, baby. It is.
ESPN Classics was so good. Oh my god. But nah, Dominique versus Jordan. The game that got me was Dominique versus Larry Bird in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Ooh,
they went at it. I think Larry had like 45 or something like that. Dominique had 38. Like they were. I want to say it was like 84. I think the Celtics just got done dealing with Michael. Like they just put him away. Mike scored 63 against them. The next round they see Dominique and the Hawks. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, the East will never be that crazily competitive anymore.
I mean, it is, but it's not at the skill level. I think it's just as competitive. I think it's just as competitive, but the skill level.
We just don't have a laugh. You were not winning a series against Mike and then running into Dominique Wilkins next year in the next round. It's not.
I mean, they said this. I mean, honestly, I didn't think the Celtics this year were gonna beat Carmelo. Well, we're gonna beat KD and then go up against Giannis and win, bro. I honestly thought that it was gonna be Miami versus the Bucks in the conference finals, and the Celtics.
What I tell you, Chase. When I told you the Celtics stole game 1, I told you what I tell you. They took Brooklyn's heart, and Brooklyn never got over it. I was like, that was it. I was like, damn, that's tough. They're not gonna do anything in the series now.
But Dominique was a different monster, bro. If any of you ever who Google the human highlight reel, hey man, that dude was scary, bro. There's like few people in history of the NBA that I'm like, I'll just let him dunk that, bro. Like there's no point in me trying to go up and like trying to block that. Dominique is one of them. In fact, I think everyone on this list might be one of them.
Yeah.
Because like 2 guards, like if I look at 2 guards.
Yeah, that's true.
If I look at 2 guards, like hell, even some of the 2 guards, I might be like, you might just have. No, actually, you know what? I'll skywalk on Reggie Miller. I don't care. I'm taking Reggie Miller's head off on a dunk, bro. I don't care. But like, there's and that's just 1, maybe 2 players on my list of shooting guards. I wouldn't mind like going head to head with. There ain't nobody on the small forwards list I'm looking at. I'm like, nah. No. Too big. Way too big. All right, number 8, Khalil. Who you got?
Is it on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
Oh, my number 8's Melo.
Yeah. And Melo.
You know, Melo. He would be a lot higher, but
No,
he ain't
If
got
he
no.
had a ring, it's Melo. If he had at least one ring, Melo's like 6.
Khalil, I'm not
Yeah.
like Khalil, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not liking the order of your list right now.
It's okay.
If he had one ring, Melo would be like 6 for me.
LeBron,
You
please,
can't-
LeBron, please get Melo a ring. Please, I beg you, get Melo a ring.
LeBron, give my boy a ring, please.
Please give my man a ring.
Yeah,
Please,
you over here begging right now. What's wrong with you?
LeBron, please get my man a ring. Please. He had a deal. Look, man, LeBron, he dealt with you when he was in New York, and the best thing that happened in New York besides Carmelo was Linsanity. He had Raymond Felton on his team, bro. All right, Raymond Felton was on Carmelo's team. Please get this.
I firmly believed had Kobe not been on a complete mission to win titles the way he was, and had when those Nuggets played those Lakers, I was actually convinced that if somehow the Nuggets upset the Lakers in that series, they were winning that title.
But
I didn't think there was anything anybody could do with
hey,
anybody.
but
LeBron
Guys,
included, because you remember at that point in time, Carmelo used to shit on LeBron, dog.
used to.
LeBron did not want to see him.
No.
LeBron did not want to defend him. It was wild.
But the thing about Carmelo was he only play the one problem I had with Carmelo back then was that he would only show up, he would show out against those players, which is fine, but I want you to show out all the time.
hey you guys, so I gotta throw something out there.
What?
I made a huge mistake.
I know you did. You put James Worthy number 10.
But you know why?
Why?
I'm looking at my other list. So you know who I have at number 10 on my final draft?
Oh no.
I have Dr. J.
You got Dr. Boy, you better get it together.
Wait.
No, I'm just messing, guys. I'm just messing with you guys.
I'm about to say, Khalil, you better get it together, dog.
Bro,
No, I got
over there, but
I got someone watching, and I told him I was going to say that to you guys.
what is going on?
See Greg's reaction.
Oh my God, you about to drag into a whole issue, man.
Hey, I got this. I can't wait to play this back to show Greg his face right now, because if you could just see the look on your face when I said that, Greg. Oh man, I should have screenshotted that exactly. Don't worry, I will, and that's going to be the new cover to our podcast right there.
Oh.
Because the look on your face looked like you were ready to just not want to talk to me ever again.
Yo, Chase was about to have a whole breakdown.
He couldn't even breathe. He couldn't even breathe. He looked like someone knocked the wind out of him.
I know.
He looked like someone knocked the wind out of him. He was like,
I thought I was about to say Chase looked like we were about to have to cancel this.
that was great. Don't worry. There's gonna be. I'm gonna be that more often. To both of you guys. I'm just not gonna tell you when.
Hey,
It's gonna be
you better warn your friend about me. I'm coming for him
Oh
next week.
man.
All right, so
Don't worry. coming for you.
all right, so who number 8 Bronson? Who you got?
Khalil was about to have this podcast canceled for a second there. Ooh. All right. Could be controversial, could not be controversial, but my number 8 is none other than the king of load management himself, Kawhi Leonard. Yep. That's my 8.
Hey yo, from now on, I'm calling him load management, bro.
Damn.
From now on, I'm calling him
But
load
also real
management.
stuff on him as a player.
How do you spell that? How do you spell that motherfucker's name, bro? Is it Kawhii?
HI.
Yeah, it's only one eye.
Kawhi might be one of the best. One of. I wanted to say one of
One of.
because I know we're making moves to bigger platforms. I'm not getting roasted in the comments for saying the. He is one of the best two-way players I've ever seen. Yeah, like really.
Is it a bit of a stretch to say that this is the era of the two-way player? Like this is like where they peak, like the golden age of the two-way player.
I don't know if it's about peaking right now. I just think it's like, I just think we're in an era of basketball where all these players really do come in with the athleticism and the tools to be elite defenders. It's really about whether they want to.
I feel you.
Like
Speaking of elite athleticism, my number 8. My number 8 made athleticism cool.
Made athleticism cool.
Made athleticism look cool. Made it look smooth. He had the fro and the headband and everything.
I'm about to say something. The person who made athleticism look cool was Michael Jordan.
Nope. It made this guy was Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan.
Oh, so David Thompson.
No, Dr. J, weirdo.
No.
Yes.
Michael Jordan has cited that he predicated a lot of his game off David Thompson.
Okay, cool.
So when you said that, that's why I was like, Skywalker David Thompson would be the answer to that question. But okay.
But there's another.
You can proceed now.
But the other Skywalker, the Skywalker.
He's not. Look,
Dr. J, bro.
Dr. J is the bro.
Bro, Dr. J was he skywalked on fucking Michael Cooper.
Well,
he rockabye babied on the whole Lakers squad down in the post.
Well, that's on them. If you don't want to be embarrassed like that, don't do these kinds of things.
Wait.
Yep.
Don't be down there. Oh, I'm just not gonna play defense. I'll just let him dunk it. Fuck it.
Yeah, we can. Let's get into this Dr. J talk because Dr. J is my number 7, so I won't have to explain.
All right.
So we can continue on him.
All right, Dr. J. Bro, Dr. J was so good, bro.
Played 11 seasons. He averaged 22 and 6.
In the NBA, though. You have to remember, he played, like 6 years in the ABA?
He also had like 3 titles in the ABA.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, in the NBA.
That's what I'm like, you really 6? My man has 4 titles.
You got one.
You got to count the ABA stuff, B.
Yeah.
One MVP championship.
One NBA championship, but that's because
he's got 1 in the league, but he's got like 3 in the ABA.
Yeah, 3 in the ABA.
Yeah, he's got like 4 total. So like, Dr. J back in the day was just like that was everybody's favorite player.
His dunks was just ridiculous.
The first man to hit it from the free throw line.
Like,
but then we see Zach LaVine, and it's like.
When you picture like an old school, when you think of like old school basketball, Dr. J is like the first. He's like the first.
Absolutely true.
I mean, yeah, I would have to say you're right. It's either him or old school. Like, if we're talking like before the 80s.
Yeah, if someone just said something about old school basketball. They just say old school basketball. You gonna think of Dr. J.
I think Dr. J. I think like Jerry West and all them. Yeah.
I also think of a man named Jackie Moon.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. I'm looking right at you, Bronson. Looking right at your little icon right there. Shut up. Shut up. Go back.
Jackie Moon is the greatest player ever. Don't you forget it.
I'm still laughing about Greg's face when I said that.
No, stop.
That was, oh man, that's gold.
I will send you to Jesus. Oh, we got ourselves a sub. Who do we get? Wait, where'd it go?
Appreciate it.
Wait. Wait. Oh, so bro, forward out front. Who's forward out front? That's a hey yo, hold up. That's a dope ass YouTube name. Hey.
So yeah, my what is it, 7?
Yeah, you're 7.
Yeah,
my 7 is, this is gonna hurt Chase's feelings, but it's okay, because apparently that's what Khalil and I do show.
Mm-hmm.
My number 7 is someone I actually haven't seen play, so this might be like an exception. Elgin Baylor is my 7.
We got the same 7. Look at that.
So I thought y'all should know that.
Hey, so we're gonna talk. So we're gonna talk about Elgin Baylor and why he was probably the best player back in the day at his position. Just period.
Is it because he's like?
Did you know that his record for the most points in the NBA Finals still stands?
Yeah. Did you know that Elgin Baylor also was like in the military while playing in the league? Like, let's rate this man.
Averaging 35 a game in the league while playing part time because that was the only way he could play.
Yes. That's why I have Elgin Baylor way higher.
Like, Elgin Baylor was stupid, bro. He scored
60. Here's the thing. I gotta point out.
Finals.
I can't put Dr. J underneath Elgin Baylor, so that's why couldn't do it. No, Chase, get that look off your face. No, you cannot put Dr. J under Elgin Baylor. That's why. Absolutely.
All right, maggots, listen up. Popo's about to explain the pecking order. It goes you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo stool, Kame, then Popo. Any questions? We put Dr. J below Elgin Baylor, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all did that. I said I can't. That's on y'all. All that Laker bias over there between.
It's not even Laker. It's not even, bro. This has nothing to do with Laker. If it was Laker bias, first off, Larry Bird is not on my list, and sure as hell Havlicek ain't on my list.
Okay, first off,
and Kawhi ain't ever going to see my list.
Kawhi played for other teams that were not the Clippers.
So look, so look. It's not even Laker bias that I put Elgin Baylor. It's the fact that Elgin Baylor was obscene. Like, the fact that this man's record for the NBA Finals still stands. The closest person that's ever gotten to it was LeBron. He scored 51. He was a whole 10 points off. He was a whole quarter away from Elgin Baylor. Elgin scored 15 points a quarter in a game.
Understandably so. That's cool.
That is insane, bro.
It's insane, but so I'm supposed to put Dr. J for his entire career. Because Elgin didn't have a super long career. It wasn't super long.
It was long.
It wasn't like.
It was like 13 years, bro.
It was cut pretty short for a lot of these guys. It's not. I'm not saying that it's like super short, obviously, because it's not like he had 7 years. Because clearly he had 7 finals losses, mostly to the Celtics at the time. So like that's why I'm not holding this against him. That was a dynastic Celtics. I know. Look at your face. You're upset.
Oh, he's upset.
I can see it. But also the whole reason I can't put Elgin over Dr. J is because I also take into account what Dr. J did in the NBA because my boy is still out there been hooping.
But the ABA don't exist anymore, so it's okay. I wish
it doesn't.
I wish it did though.
But I will say this though. The ABA at the time you could consider the more athletic of the two leagues before they were merged.
True. Because
all the people of color was playing in the ABA.
True. Very true. Very true.
That's true.
Very true.
So I can't, while Elgin is crazy good, I can't discredit what Dr. J was doing in the ABA before he got to the league. Because a lot of his career was also in the ABA.
True. Okay, but that's still. I'm not putting Elgin. I'm not putting Elgin over Dr. J out of Laker bias. I just think Elgin Baylor was a better player than Dr. J in the NBA.
And if you put all Dr. J's stats from the ABA into his career stats, because they could be, because that's how long he played.
They should be.
Dr. J would be one of the craziest statistical players ever. Ever. That's why I said that. I can't do that in good. That's why.
Who you got at number 6? Braun.
Dr. J.
Dr. J? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't like you right now, but whatever. We're gonna skip it.
So, you don't like me. You don't like me because that made sense.
No, it's not that. I'm not mad that it made sense. It's just because it did make sense. But the thing is, like, for me, what I don't like is that you said I put Elgin over Dr. J because of Laker bias. That hurt me.
Oh, boy, you and them Lakers, man.
Hey, it only about that. It's only that serious when it comes to the Celtics. I'm just telling you. I stand by it.
You can't leave Larry Legend. You can't leave Larry Legend off this list. I should not.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving Larry Legend off this list.
When you were like, if it was Lakers bias, there wouldn't be no. If you leave Larry off, it can't be legitimate because he might be one of the only people who ever really made you guys need the tiers of Celtics on Kareem's hot dog.
Brian, hey, this guy said Kent Bazemore, the greatest basketball player of all time. I'm going to sleep. That's it. All right. All right.
I feel like that comment should get you banned.
Jesus.
Kent Bazemore. Look, I'm a Golden State fan, and we had Kent Bazemore. He's cool, bro. That is wild and ridiculous.
Bazemore.
Sometimes opinions need to be flushed down the toilet from which they.
I think he's just saying that to troll. I'm gonna be honest.
I know he is. I know he is. It's terrible. At least troll is something that's like a good talk point, not Kent Bazemore being the best player of all time.
Cool. Who you have at number 6, bro? I might need a water.
Yeah, my number 6. I know Greg might not agree with this at all, but I don't give a damn. Number 6, I got Kawhi. Number 6.
Me and you got the same number 6.
Oh, you got Kawhi at 6?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, so
Mr. Load Management is number 6 for y'all. Gotcha.
Mr. Load
I guess we a little similar. Hey man, yeah, he's Mr. Load Management, but this motherfucker right here, 2 Defensive Player of the Year, 2 Finals MVPs, 2 ships, man.
2 different teams.
2 different teams. That's a hell of a resume already.
If we being straight out about this, the one reason he isn't that high on my list is because this man I seen him in street clothes more often than not. So
hey, but he gets the best press conferences. He's like, "Who are you?" Kawhi Leonard.
Who am I? Yeah, I'm just saying. Like Chase said, your best ability is your availability.
Show is.
Be sitting.
Show is. Hey, but that's not his fault, bro. Fucking Joe Ingles literally bumped him into an ACL tear. That was the weirdest I'm gonna say this right now. That was the weirdest ACL tear I've ever seen in my life. But from a physiological standpoint, it makes sense that it was that severe because the dude was Kawhi was planted and you hit him on his side that he's planted. It's got sometimes that does happen. That's not everyone's like, oh, it was a freak accident. No, it wasn't a freak accident. If you actually know the human body, that actually could happen. It's a very good probability because you're not that's like getting hit in football. He literally gave him a football check on a basketball court with him planted. What happens to players when they're planted in football and they get hit in the knee? What happens? They're done.
Over with.
It's over with.
Season now. Yeah, I said a season.
Wait. Who dropped? Wait. Who dropped 30 on the Lakers? Who dropped 30 on the Lakers? Keisha Bates Jop. Who the hell is this? Who are you, Mr. Rudy Poo? Who is this?
It's Summer League, big dog. It ain't real. Just relax.
Oh. First Kent Bazemore. Now we're talking about Summer League. Summer League.
We'll talk about Summer League when it's over.
Yeah, when I care about Summer League. The last time I cared about Summer League, Lonzo was in the Summer League with Jason Tatum.
Ooh, yeah, that seems so long ago.
All right, so we got Kawhi at number 6 for me and you and Dr. J. So, I'm okay with Dr. J being number 7 all time. That's fine. On average, that's fine. I can do that.
I mean, I just, I at least had to explain these things.
Now look. As my man, Macho Man Randy Savage said back in the 90s, the cream always rises to the top. Now,
number 5?
Who's number 5 for you, Bronson?
None other than the man, the myth, the legend, big game, James Worthy.
We have the same 5. See, I'm mad at you, Khalil, for putting him at number 10.
Khalil, I feel like there's going to be a segment. There's at some point in the run of this show, there's going to be a point where we can clip all the times Khalil has made Chase feel like Khalil was trolling him for real.
You never know.
This is gonna be one. It's gonna be one of them. You have big game James Worthy at 10. He said, "Hey, you know what? To start this list off, we're gonna start off right. James Worthy. What? Bro.
I had to, bro. I look at basketball a little differently.
Obviously not that much differently. Me and you had Kawhi at the same rank.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, who you got number 5, bro? Because like we can talk about big game all day, bro. Like,
Nah, yeah.
hey, Cornbread Maxwell, how'd them Celtics do this year?
All right, bud, relax. You don't need to get. You don't need to. Wow. Wow. Can you just calm down on the man named Cornbread, please? That's really.
Hey, hold up! You think I'm bullshitting? No, there was a guy on the Celtics in the '80s that punked like it was what was it the '80 the '80?
I know Larry. He won Finals MVP instead of Larry Bird.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, Cornbread Cedric Maxwell. Yeah, punk ass.
Oh,
you better quit it. You better quit it. All right. Come on, let's hit this 4, guys.
No.
All right,
No. Who is Khalil's number 5?
Yeah. This is my number 5.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
The backbone, the top, Robin. He is Robin
Oh, Pippen.
to his Batman.
Oh, Pippen.
Scott.
Pippen. Oh, hey, hold up. We're gonna talk about Pippen right now because Pippen.
No, you chose Pippen here. No Tony Kukoc.
Well, I'm about to go ahead and close out this app. I'm about to close out this app. So I'm about to close this app out.
So I got Khalil in his own game. Gee whiz.
Tony Kukoc.
Yeah.
Oh golly.
I can make this even further because Chase hates when I do this. You know why Tony Kukoc is the better one? Because Phil Jackson gave Tony Kukoc the ball in clutch time. That's why. So obviously somebody has more trust.
But Tony Kukoc is a powerful.
I just had to. The troll nonsense just came out of me on that one. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Oh my god. When's the last time you seen Tony on TV, on social media, anything?
Never. That's an old ass man, bro.
Tony Kukoc is probably like, man, they put me in this Last Dance movie.
Right? He's like,
I
man,
don't know why they did that to me like that.
I'm surprised they even found me for this.
Shit. Who you got?
Tony was chilling.
All right, Bronson. Who you got at number 4?
Scotty.
I have Scotty too. God damn it.
Oh my god.
I thought it was. See, I had to get Khalil, man. That Tony Kukoc thing is funny.
Dude, you got me. Jesus Christ.
Hey, he got you bad for getting me like that.
Man, I thought he was for real for a second too, because how he said it too. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, all right. Yeah, y'all can say shit to me about having worth yet. But Kukoc, like, let's be real.
Nah, he said Ron Harper, bro. What do you mean?
Oh hell, nah, we ain't even getting that deep. By the time Ron Harper was playing with the Bulls, his knees were damn near shot. Don't play like that.
Hey, he still played. Hey, what's crazy is he still played 3 championships with them and then won a championship with the Lakers. Ain't that something?
Ron Harper was one of my favorite Lakers. Let me just.
I wish they made more basketball players like Ron Harper, but Scottie Pippen was a dog, bro. Although I will say Scottie Pippen did get dog walked by Grant Hill. Him and Mike did in the same game. Like they was probably seeing the end of their careers when they saw Grant Hill like dunk on both of them. They were like, "Hey, this might be close to the end, my guys."
Well, they always say that every player has that moment where they know that they should retire. Just like Magic and Bird were like, when they saw Mike hitting that stride, they're like, it might be time for us to give this a break.
Who you got? Who you got at number 4, Khalil? Hey, I'm just gonna put Kukoc in for you.
Jeez.
Number 4. Oh no, Greg might not like this one.
I already don't like your number 10. In fact, I'm highlighting your number 10 red just because that pissed me off.
No, I'm not even gonna play around with you, bro. I'm gonna be for real this time. I was gonna say someone else just to get the reaction out of you.
he was gonna say Manute. He was gonna say Manute Bol.
I was gonna say Paul Pierce.
Oh, whoa! Hey, yo, that would have sent me, bro. Oh hell no, that would have sent me.
Hey.
Oh.
Khalil, at least had you had done that, I know that I would never get back that bad because Chase would have left his room, thrown his headphones, hit his mic. My boy would have disappeared off the screen.
I would just turn off the computer, bro. That would have been it.
And the only reason why I couldn't do it is because the only way that it would have been good if I was able to keep a straight face and not laugh, because I was gonna be like, man, like the only man that I know that put a beating on Kobe. Like I was gonna go into it, and then like I was gonna set Greg off. I was gonna set him off, but I didn't want to do it.
Hey, bro.
I didn't want to.
Hey, bro. Just understand, I can turn my computer off with one button. It's over here.
I know. Our friendship would have been on the line.
I mean, getting kind of close. I won't talk to you for like a week. I'd be like, nah.
Next time Chase and I hit the gym, he's gonna be like, I can't believe Khalil just went off Paul Pierce.
Bro, I blocked. Bro, like I blocked him on everything.
I can't. Yep. I couldn't. I wouldn't talk to you for like a week. I'd be like, nah, we're not talking until next podcast, bro. Like I ain't gonna be fine. I'm not gonna front up on you on that one. Who you got number 4?
All right, my number four is Elgin Baylor.
Okay.
I
got Elgin at number 4.
I just like.
I think it's too high, but I feel you.
I still like the fact that Elgin, like I said, has the finals record. Like that's
so Julius. So does that mean Julius Irving is number 2 for you, sir?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It's inconceivable.
Hey, first off, I want you to know, Bronson, that you're the only one in this that has Dr. J over Elgin Baylor, in all 3 of our lists.
Yeah, well, you know, I also didn't put James Worthy at 10, Chase. So, like, where are we really going with this right now?
Hey, but he put Tony Kukoc at number 5, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that ass.
Go.
Someone must have feeling the clutch more. It wasn't Scotty.
All right, number 3. I feel like 3 through 1 should be like unanimous.
Larry Legend is my 3rd.
Larry Legend is your 3rd. Oh,
facts.
Oh,
dead ass.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, he's my 3rd as well.
Thank you, Khalil. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Khalil. I appreciate it.
Wait. Whoa. Hold up. I got blindsided just now. Whoa. Hold up.
Uh-oh. Chase has got his head snapped.
Oh, whoa. Hold up. Wait.
Who do you have number 3?
KD.
Kevin Durant. I know exactly who his 3rd is.
KD. Larry Bird has 3 consecutive MVPs. No one's ever done that.
Larry Bird's better than Kevin Durant?
All time? Yes. Not as a player. All time legacy? Yes.
Yeah, we on players right now, pimping. We're not in the top 10 list where we're deciding whose legacy is raised with them better than the other.
You backing up a Celtic right now.
I know.
You backing up
I know. That.
You backing up a Celtic, so watch what you say.
I know.
You backing up a Celtic.
I know.
I'm gonna pull that card.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Hey, I did say at the beginning of this, it pains me to put Larry where I put him because fuck Larry Bird.
Oh no.
But
you better come correct, Greg.
I look. The only thing. Okay, look.
This is awful. We really got Greg out here defending a Celtic for real right now.
Crazy, bro. I ain't.
Hey,
oh man.
Hey, somebody clipped this man's face about when we both said that Larry Legend was our, because that was the face of a man who's about to go against all of his true instincts as a basketball fan and love. Go ahead, Greg. Defend that Celtic green right now.
Ooh, fuck.
It's all you.
Bro, like, there really isn't much to defend. Like, outside of LeBron, like, there really isn't anybody that, like, if you think small forward, you think Larry Bird.
Actually, when I think small forward, I think my number 1 choice. But, like, continue.
Well, his name is LeBron.
Yeah, and then when I think of another small forward, it's actually a guy who 2K player of the league. Right?
You are breaking up.
Yeah, your mic's going out.
Is it still going out?
No. I mean, it's here and there, but damn.
Oh.
Wow.
Go ahead, defend that Celtic, Chase. Go ahead, do it.
I mean, I have KD at number 3 because KD is just like, he's still going, but.
Okay, so if we do this list,
if KD gets another ring, like I'm putting him above Larry Bird, no cap.
even if KD just finishes as being the best offensive weapon ever to play the game, that boy is wild out there now. I just want to make sure.
Hey, I'm just saying this right now, like
Khalil gonna laugh at me. I'm not giving the old heads this argument. Oh, Larry Legend's better than KD. Y'all be quiet.
No. I'm talking like for me, it was just straight. It was just like there was like who you are, like how you play, like the player you are, and your accomplishments went into my list. That I mixed them both for my.
That goes into the top 10 for me, man. Because when we do these lists, I'm really on like.
Okay, if we're gonna go into like straight like player, like just straight off, like do I think Larry Bird's better than KD? Hell no. Larry Bird could hold KD's jockstrap on the court.
Whoa. That's bold.
No,
like,
no, it's not. Because who the fuck is guarding? Who the fuck in the A's is guarding 7 foot with a jumper from anywhere?
KD's Larry Bird on offense every day. He's killing them.
Like if you plug KD and prime Larry Bird into a game of 21, bro, Larry Bird might get 10 points.
I made this case in a room full of old heads, bro.
Like KD as a player. Like hell no way. But I'm talking like I mixed in the accomplishments because Larry Bird has 3 MVPs like back to back, which I think is atrocious for the NBA like history.
Well, because I just also want to put out there
because honestly, Michael Jordan should have got one of those MVPs. I'm just gonna be very honest with you, and Magic should have got another one. So Larry should have one MVP in my opinion, but they gave it because they were like, oh, Magic versus Larry.
Should have none to you too.
I mean, yes, you're right, but that's the side. No, that's not the point here. That's not the point we're arguing here.
No, but what I was actually gonna say is, I think to some degree that an MVP now means more than an MVP then, in the sense that what you have to go through, like athletically, if you want to say physically, mentally, especially when you're like one of those top 10 dudes in the league at any given point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like all that happens to you all year is people put a target on your back, and like every defense is gunning for you every game. You know what I'm saying? I would think it's a little rougher now, especially given the skill level and athleticism. And like if you notice, like just on those 2 factors alone, there's a lot of players that get lost in the noise, but they're nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm
irritated at you for it out front. I know who this is, too. I know exactly who this is. Brandon, you're irritating me. Joakim Noah, he said Joakim Noah number 5, and Courtney Dang at number 4.
Oh, man.
Oh, my.
He said, I'm dead. This guy's trolling way too hard.
No, but what I was going to say is, there is not a way on God's green earth in this universe that we call home that even if I wanted to put Larry at 2, just Kevin Durant's potential where he could be in the next 5 years, it wouldn't make any sense. Now,
I'm just saying right now.
I also want to point out that there's a very massive gap between 2, 3, and 1.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, yes. Regardless, I'm like if I was like, there'd be 50 feet of whale shit underneath LeBron, like 50,000 feet of whale shit underneath LeBron, and then there would be like 2 and 3, like
yeah,
as far as this position, bro. Like small forward, LeBron's been having this position locked up since his first 2 championships in Miami, bro.
Hell, he could have had it. He was on his way to locking it up before he.
No, I'm not. I said no. I said he locked it up. Like that was it.
Oh yeah,
like that,
I can go with that.
Like that was it.
But no, I don't see a spot where Larry Bird is a better player than KD, and because Larry Bird is done and Kevin Durant is not, I wouldn't.
And for me, that's the only reason why KD's below Larry Bird. And I think, like I said, once KD's done. Like, I'm going to be honest, like, I'm going to switch that. Like, it's going to be KD 2, LeBron 1, like, Larry 3.
I already think it's KD 2, LeBron 1.
I'm not mad. It's just, you know.
Oh, and since we all just gave away our number 1.
A 7 foot, 7 foot small forward.
Yes,
He's a 7'2" guard.
Yeah,
Because that's what he is.
yeah, basically. But you can't put him at 2 guard because that's just
Who
not
can
fair.
create it against anybody in the league?
Except Kobe. Rest in peace.
Anybody. I'm talking about today. Like today, like this.
Hey, don't
There's
hey, don't tell Giannis
there's
that.
no one-
Giannis might take that personally, bro.
That's
KD
good.
would
I want
Giannis
Giannis to take it personally.
KD would give Giannis 40.
Well, if KD's giving Giannis 40,
Yep.
we know exactly what KD would be giving DeAndre Ayton.
Oh God. Jesus.
Look, and to Khalil's point, it would be hard for me to put anybody else in number 2, given the gap to 2 and number 1, because there's no catching number 1, almost at an all-time level. So like, we're gonna wipe that out.
Like ever, like number 1,
like,
number 1 is just regardless.
who in the history of this league, in the history of it, has any type of answer for Kevin Durant? Any?
Kobe.
Just name somebody.
Kobe
said he hadn't figured him out yet, so
No.
you can't count that out.
That's not what he said. What he said was he was making improvements, but before he came into the league too late for me to try and figure him out, because by the time he reached his peak, I was already done.
So you can't give Kobe because that's one of those arguments you'll never see.
But Kobe said literally, when he came to the league, he couldn't turn over his left shoulder, so I shut that off. I used to shut that off. Then the next year, like, he came over, he didn't like people crowding him, so I started crowding him. All right, cool. He's like, it just got to the point where he was improving, but like every year, like, he knew what to do with him. But I feel like if you
did that help him? Did that ever help him stop KD from popping 30 off? No.
I mean, no.
So it's like you could have an answer for KD, and he probably has 5 answers. What are we talking about right now?
That's true, but I'm just saying.
There's no disrespect to Kobe, but Kobe's fucking 6'7", and at the end of the day, KD can shoot over his head. When it all comes down, like, that's what I'm saying. Who has the counter? You have to be an equal athlete to KD,
Hey, I got
and
one.
somehow at 7 feet.
I got one. Seriously, I just came up with one.
Who?
Yeah, y'all are gonna be mad at this one. Dirk
I wish you
Nowitzki.
No, get out,
Too slow.
get out, Chase.
Way too slow. Way too slow. Way too slow.
Like, what are you talking about? Not even in Dirk's prime, dog. Not even.
Not even Dirk's prime. Fuck no. Dirk would have cried.
Hey, let me
hold up.
remind you of something. Remember when Dirk guarded KD and then Eric Dampier got the tail end of that play?
Oh my God.
You mean Erica Dampier?
Yeah, bro. KD made that man go complete girl. Oh my gosh, like, what just happened just now?
You mean as Shaq called him, Erica Dampier?
That's not Erica, bro. That was rough. That was KD just being like ridiculous.
He said that was rough.
Look, nobody thought KD was going to go. Nobody thought KD was going body with Eric Dampier because KD was like a little man's right head. Excuse me?
I mean, you right.
I thought he was going to give him that KD finesse, like up and then up under him with like the 10-foot arm that KD has, where he goes up under people and his hand is still at the rim on the other side. I thought he was about to get that, and then KD cocked it back. I was like, oh no, he's in danger.
He's in
Lord.
He's in.
Yeah, that was bad.
He's in danger. Yeah, but LeBron obviously number 1. Everybody, like, if you don't have LeBron number 1, like,
right.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Like,
you just hate him.
For real, that's like some of the thing. Like, that's one of those things. Like, if you don't have MJ, Kobe, Wade as 1, 2, and 3 for top shooting guards of all time, like, we might have to talk. We might have to talk about your sanity. Like, just saying. Although next week's top 10 is going to be interesting because that might get a little controversial.
Oh, that one's gonna be woof.
That top 10 centers is going to be different.
No, it's not.
Yes, it will.
I really don't think it is. I think it's actually more straightforward than y'all.
No, yeah.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
We'll figure out when we get there. All right. It's our favorite time of the day. It's our favorite game of the day.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's our favorite game of the day. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? And today's topic, by request of Bronson Manning himself.
Oh, Bradley Beal, let's get it.
Would you rather Bradley Beal?
I'm spoiling surprises. I'm here for it.
Now this
Next
time,
week.
now this time we're keep like up until like I specify we're gonna keep it as players that are currently, and I mean currently playing. Okay.
I got next.
Okay, you got next one. All right, that's fine. That's fine. But
I got
currently playing Bradley Beal.
Yeah,
Would
I
you-
picked Bradley because I thought this would be a good one, given that the whole Devin Booker conversation almost hurt.
And first up on that list, Bradley Beal or Devin Booker.
You ain't got it.
Go ahead, Khalil. I want you to answer this, please.
Go
Y'all
ahead.
really want-
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this as like G-rated as possible. I'm just gonna take Bradley Beal.
What? You gonna take Bradley Beal? No.
Why do you sound so fucking surprised? Don't get me.
Yo, I just want you to know that like Khalil picked almost everybody but Devin Booker last week, except for when it was so obviously and blatantly.
Yeah,
Bro,
fair.
nah. He picked Bradley. He picked Devin Booker over Zach LaVine. And who else was it?
I did.
RJ Barrett. He picked him over RJ. He picked him over Chris
That was
Middleton.
awesome.
He picked him over Chris
Look.
Middleton.
But time out. The RJ Barrett one is obvious.
But
Yeah.
but Zach
They're not
but,
even in the same stratosphere right now.
but Zach LaVine. He
And
picked Devin Booker over Zach LaVine.
Yeah, I would take. Yeah,
Okay, so there we go. Okay, so Bradley Beal with Devin Booker. You taking Bradley Beal? Okay, obviously. All right, Bradley Beal or Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum. Even though Jason Tatum can't go left. Jason Tatum.
He said-
damn, that's hard.
Nah, I just look. The biggest thing I have with Bradley when you give me like guys who've been in the playoffs is Brad ain't never really been there.
Okay.
And like you compare Bradley to Jason Tatum, who, despite what people are gonna talk about with these finals runs this past year, JT had his team in the finals, B.
And I'm gonna have to go with Jason Tatum as well. And only reason is, I feel like we've already seen how good Bradley Beal is gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
and Jason Tatum is still kind of just getting started. And he's already made it to the finals, made it to a conference finals his rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jason Tatum, he's gonna get a lot better. And what is this? His what, like 5th year in the league?
Yeah.
4th?
Yeah.
5th?
Yeah. Fifth.
Fifth?
Fifth.
And Bradley Beal, what? He's been in the league for what?
9, I think.
9? I was gonna say almost 10 years now.
Yeah. He's an old head now.
So yeah, Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. I have Jason Tatum too because Jason Tatum's. I like my guards big, boy. Like my
Yeah.
guards
So
big.
I'm all for the 6-8 point guards. Give me a 6-8 point
Okay.
offense.
Okay. Bradley Beal, Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie for sure.
Kyrie for
Like,
sure.
As a player,
Ooh.
as a player, yes. As someone who shows up for work, clearly Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
It's like,
Bradley Beal's first year in the league was 2012. So what are we? We're going on his 10th year now.
yeah, 10th year.
Yeah, 10th year.
Yo,
Yeah, Kyrie, man,
what?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Hey.
that's what I'm saying. Him taking that fucking 5-year deal, bro. Like, that was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna have a haha moment. Just to interrupt us for a second. Our second round center from Brazil dropped 23 in his summer league debut.
Nice.
Where did the Warriors find these guys? I really
Obviously Brazil.
no, bro, that's wild. Who were they sending down there? Because that dude plays for a team where the city's in the middle of the. I don't want to hear that. Who are the Warriors sending down there? I need help.
Hey,
Somebody better tell me.
hey. All right. So, would you rather Bradley Beal or Jimmy Butler?
Give me Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy? Nah, I think Jimmy.
Give me Jimmy. That's a dog right there.
All right.
When you want to start talking about who are dogs in the league, Jimmy Butler got to be at the top of that list.
I have to take one of these names off because I can't in good faith like put this name on there because fuck him. He's trash.
Wow.
He doesn't have a right
That's
hand.
how you
He doesn't,
feel?
he doesn't have a right hand. He can't go right with shit.
Wow.
So we're gonna switch
Who
that
is
out.
this?
We're gonna switch that. Who do you think? Who? Really? Who do I get on like that, bro? For not having a right hand, as being a fellow left-hander that got a right hand. Who do I get on like that?
Julius Randle.
Yes.
So funny. Bradley Beal. That's so funny.
I knew that one.
I can't even in good faith put him on that list. Like what?
Yo, who is this kid, bro? So I was watching the highlights. Who is this Santos kid, bro? Why you got this?
Okay. So Bradley Beal. Would you rather Bradley Beal or Anthony Davis?
Bradley Beal.
Fuck.
He said,
Is it
"Fuck."
That's hard because Anthony Davis be hurt, man. But if he ain't hurt, Anthony Davis all the way.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question.
No.
Anthony Davis.
No. You took the fact of Kyrie not showing up to work off the table. So and you said Kyrie, so you can't do
I don't
that.
care. I'm taking Anthony Davis. I don't care.
I had to. I'd have to take Anthony Davis too because, like you said, like as you said with Jason Tatum, like Anthony Davis was an integral part of the Lakers winning a championship.
Yeah, I just need. Yeah, I feel that. I'm not even
He needs to be on the floor.
Like Bradley Beal is gonna be legitimately Bradley Beal.
Anthony Davis needs to stop not touching a basketball for 6 months. That's what he needs to stop doing.
Hey, you're right. You're right because that even pissed KG off, and KG don't even like the Lakers.
Oh man.
By the way, fuck
That's
KG.
so funny.
Fuck KG. Anyways,
Never that.
all right. Would you rather Bradley Beal or Luka?
What the fuck?
Chase, get out of here with that.
Hey,
I'm upset with you.
hey, I didn't make this list. I asked people and they said names. They said Luka.
Well, whoever said that, they need
Wild.
that.
Hey,
Because they're stupid.
hey, I'm just saying. That wasn't me that made the list. It was these people.
All right, dude. I know you know better.
I'm taking Luka because Luka's a dog. Luka's like Jimmy Butler with a jump shot.
You ask a dog that question, they're gonna say Luka.
Yeah. All right, Bradley Beal. This is a good comp actually. Bradley Beal or Trae Young?
Trae Young.
Trae Young.
Why? Why so easy?
Same thing I said about Jason Tatum.
But
look
wait.
at Trae Young's doing now, and he's in year 4?
I also want to point out that Trae Young really took the Hawks on a playoff run, dog. Like Trae Young.
Finals. Trae Young is 6'1", and led his team to a conference finals.
This is true. I'm not even gonna hold you on that 1G.
He averages 30 too.
I'm not gonna hold you on that 1G. I might have. I'm going to agree with you.
Hey, yo, dead ass Trae Young.
Dead ass.
That actually to me ain't even like questioned.
All right.
That was like the Luka thing. That don't even work, bro.
That don't even work.
I feel like you can make a better argument between Trae Young and Luka. Even though you're still gonna say Luka, but
even though they got traded for each other, I can see
exactly.
why.
And that's what I said. It's like the most even trade. They both made it to conference finals already.
Yep.
They're both. Here's my thing, and this might be like where I differentiate them two. At some point, even if as he gets better, Trae Young's size when it's gonna be like, how'd I put it? Kemba Walker. When Trae Young's size and explosiveness no longer correlate, what is he finna do?
That's just his thing. He a liability on defense because he acts height.
So
and it's gonna be like that forever. I mean, it is not his fault that he that little, but I mean that's his downfall.
All
and
right.
Luka is one good summer worth of working out away from being in shape and able to play defense when it feels like it. But they're both like the same level. They're both equally bucket getters.
Yeah.
They do it different ways, but like Luka has the potential to be a defensive problem for somebody at some point. Trae Young will never be.
I feel like Trae Young would want to play better defense, but he really can't.
He has to. Trae Young would have to play passing angles or like get steals more.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to play one-on-one defense. Like he's not gonna be able to just lock somebody up or guard him like that. You know what I'm saying? And then Luka, I just feel like he just don't be wanting to play defense.
No, his defense is his offense. All right, here's the last one.
That's what I'm saying.
The last one for the day, and we gonna call it a day. Bradley Beal, would you rather him or Dame Lillard?
Dame.
Dame. But that's a good one.
That was actually a good one, but Dame. Absolutely.
Yeah, I had to think a little bit.
Yeah.
That was a good.
Khalil out here thinking I really flew that comment like I didn't think about it at all.
I was ready to just say Dame, but I was like, hold on. Let me give it an extra second or two.
Now,
Hey, Dame.
if you want to know
hey,
what's in between me is, I think Dame is a bigger dog one. But number two, Dame has been in the playoffs, man, and like Dame has been in the Western Conference Finals. I know we
Yeah.
don't get it because they got
schmiggity schmacked.
yeah, but like he got them there.
Yeah, but he got schmiggity schmacked.
Hey, I got one for you. For Bradley Beal. Would you rather have Bradley Beal or Donovan Mitchell?
Donovan Mitchell.
Mm.
Almost on.
I don't know, bro.
Almost on
That's a-
shot creation by himself.
Who you going with, Greg?
Ooh, that's tough. Hold on. Whoa. Bradley Beal or Donovan Mitchell?
This goes back to who gets a team in the playoffs every year. I don't care that the Jazz don't go anywhere; they make it.
Yeah, barely.
They
To
get
the
the
first,
team there.
they've been out of the first round the last 4 years, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Bradley Beal hasn't sniffed the first round in the last years.
I mean, not in the last 4 years, but yeah, you're right.
Donovan Mitchell's a
But that's not on him though, bro. That's more on the organization than anything else. That's not even on him. His organization sucks at getting personnel.
arguably speaking, so does Utah up until this Minnesota trade. That might have been the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, but they still had the centerpieces to make it. Who were they pairing Bradley Beal up with after John Wall left?
Well, I guess what happened is
They lost Marcin Gortat to age. Like,
I thought he went somewhere before he left.
no, he retired with them.
Okay.
Like, they lost their big man. They never really tried to replace him. Like, they were slow on that uptick. Like, they got Kuzma, cool. Like, Kuzma hasn't done anything for them. He did more for us than he did for them. Like let's be real. Like, even in our championship year.
Look, I just want to put this out here. It ain't Kuzma's fault. It's not.
No, it's not. It's not Kuzma's fault. I'm not
The
saying.
Lakers chose Kuzma over Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, he could have been in. Yeah, you
Wild.
he lucky that we didn't do the opposite. He could have been in New Orleans dealing with that shit.
Yep, sure could have.
Hold on, time out. And then not only did the Lakers do it, but then Washington doubled down on Kyle Kuzma being a better player. And I'm just trying to figure out
How?
what the hell did you see in Kyle Kuzma? Somebody needs to help me out. Because even Chase will remember
Bradley Beal or
when I said
Donovan Mitchell or Bradley Beal, bro.
Mitchell, dude, it's not a question. It's not a question.
I might. You know what? You know what? It's not a question. Now that I think about it, it's not a question because I've never seen Bradley Beal go toe to toe with somebody that scored 50 on the other team and scored 50 as well on his end. Like,
Man, it's not a question.
like that Donovan Mitchell versus Jamal Murray matchup in the first round a couple years back was actually kind of insane.
That's why I said Chase gonna be like, B, that's foul. But that's why I said when the Lakers were looking at Buddy Hield, I was like, why don't you just package up things and go get Bradley Beal? It's like the same player, except Bradley's a little more as a player than Buddy Hield is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That I was like, just give up a little more and you'll have a better centerpiece for like your second.
Yeah, but they didn't want to. Yeah, but they didn't want to give up Bradley Beal, bro. They didn't want to do that.
Still don't. But they're not gonna give him nobody to do anything with it.
Nope. Now that he's making $50 million a year, he definitely ain't gonna be doing shit, bro. You're making legitimately a fourth of your like your salary cap is a fourth of it is you. Like, and you haven't been to it. Like, my thing is, how is he getting availabilities for these Supermaxes? He's never made an All-Star game. Has he?
Bradley Beal. He might have been a coach.
Bro, but that's the thing. Like, he's never been voted on for an All-Star game. Like, he got on because of injury. Like, bro, like, nah, bro. I don't get it.
Well, here, look, check this.
I'm not saying don't pay him. Like, pay him. But let's be real. Like, Bradley Beal is making more right now than LeBron.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you something though. We all gonna have. He might be making more as a ball player, but LeBron got a lifetime deal with Nike, bro. I'm not talking about like outside endorsements, bro. You know that. I'm talking more. I'm just talking like, oh, he's getting fit, bro. LeBron's not even getting 50 mil, and he's playing for the Lakers. The Lakers who damn near gave Kobe 40 million just for being Kobe and saying thank you. Look, LeBron was also one of the first players to get a Supermax, dog.
This is true.
That's where this all started. It just so happens that these Supermax deals are really ridiculous now. Now it's like, feels like
50 million.
I think Steph makes more than LeBron. Yeah. Granted, I know that's a bad comparison, but like
that's a bad comparison.
For a minute, Steph had the biggest contract in the league,
and he deserved it. Did he not? He changed the game.
Yeah, he was on that. He was on what ended up being like the best deal ever in sports for like an organization.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear it. Like the league made the Warriors give him that contract.
I don't know if the league made
no. They put that bylaw in because of how many All-Star teams he went to and like how many All NBAs that he got elected to, because like they put that in there. I think that was the Tim Duncan rule. They made him take that money. They're like, no, you can't. No, we're not gonna have this again, because at that point you could just give Steph like $30 million and like you can go get another superstar.
No, they did that. They made him take it because they know Steph will be like, hey, bro, I'll just take 16 M's, get the rest of the endorsements. You can go sign our other team, and we can make runs at this shit. That's how Steph is.
I'd be the same way. So I can't even be mad at that.
Hey, don't be surprised if we get to a certain point where this young core starts to become like really good, and Steph and them are just like, we made our money, so like we'll just take this 16 mil or this like 15. Y'all can get some pieces and we can run this back again. I'd be like, oh, wow.
He said,
like, oh, well, shit.
All right. Well, we don't ran through the topics.
Beautiful.
Next week is gonna be another beautiful day. Another beautiful day in paradise. Love it. Love it.
Next week is going to be amazing. Shout out to my boy Evan, who's going to be a special guest on the podcast, going head to head with my boy Greg. I'm not gonna go ahead and spoil what the topic's gonna be or what the debate's gonna be over. You know, we might leak it later on in the week, but just know it's going to be good. Just know Greg is gonna come with it. I'm all behind Greg, but my boy Evan gonna come with it too. He gonna come with it too, so it's gonna be great. You know, this one. You don't want to miss. You do not want to miss this one. I promise you. I promise you.
This is gonna be some legendary shit. I
can't wait for this. This is something
I haven't done this in a long, long time.
This is something that should have happened a long, long time ago. But it's gonna make it a whole lot better. So stay tuned for next week, because you're in for a show.
All right.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! He said, "Oh no!"
Oh snap! Here it comes.
Oh no, baby! Don't do that. And on that note, stay raging, everybody. Keep it going, keep it pushing, and man, ain't it a wonderful time to be a basketball fan? Summer League just started.
Yes, sir.
Summer League just started. We just had one of the craziest like bankrolls of free agency ever. I love it. It's a wonderful time to be a sports fan. It's a wonderful time to be a basketball fan. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful 4th of July, everybody.
Everybody be careful. Drink responsibly.
Yes, drink responsibly. Be careful out there. Hey.
Don't be afraid to be a DD.
Hey, and if you ain't raging, you ain't gaming. Peace out.
We out.
We out.